You should play the Transformers theme song.
This is a weird bug. When I mouse over the chat box, my cursor disappears. I don't know if that's happening to anyone else.
Yep. If you go into the gray part, it goes away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
That's fun.
Oh wait, I can see it still. It's just slightly off color.
Oh, it turns gray, the same gray as the background. Okay.
Yeah.
Super fun. All right. All right. Let's go grab our Factspiration question. Also, I'm going a little crazy because when I was setting everything back up, I was like, well, I'm going to try to do it right this time. And then on my headset, I was going through all the settings, and one of the settings was constantly test your mic. And I was like, So like you hear yourself slightly in the background when you're using your mic. Like there's a whisper of yourself slightly echoing behind you all the time that only you can hear. And it's like, yeah, pretty cool, right? You'll never accidentally stream for 10 minutes with your mic muted ever again. And I'm like, okay. It's a hard journey, hearing the whispers of yourself in the background that only you can hear. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm strong enough.
My life?
Is that how you play?
No.
Oh.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Okay.
I also forget some stuff as well.
Or is this not technology related? You just hear the whispers of your own voice throughout the day.
I mean, yes, but
Okay.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
All right. What boundaries could you set in your relationships to safeguard your own well-being? That is the Faxpiration question today. While you ruminate,
I got the answer to that one.
while you ruminate on that.
Already.
Oh, okay. Look at that. I can hear some music. This is great. While you ruminate on that, would anybody for a third hero point and a third hero card draw like to sum up what happened last week? It was not a lot, but it was also a lot of exposition. It was, some good fighting, I think, and some exposition. All right, we got an 11 from Bella going once, going twice. All right, Bellanora. While Bellanora gives the recap, everyone else throw your shit in the trash from last week, please. And then draw new ones. As is our way.
Recycle.
No. Recycling's not real.
Damn.
Especially since you gave up Henry.
Well, he's for the trash heap now.
Okay. Alright, now that Slander's out of the way, Bellanor, can you take it away, please?
Of course. The session began as we tried to wrap up our fight with Varnev the Butcher and his demon horde. A golden portal had opened as we picked up the Butcher's Fiend Hero card, and Jack told us we needed to gather a card of each of the 6 suits in order to pass through. We struggled to fend off the demons while Grom requested that Dyril forfeit ownership of his hero card, and once assembled, we rushed through the portal into a realm known as the Store of All Stairs. An infinite corridor that connects the timelines. Picture like an MC Escher painting. That's what I got from it. Anyways, there Jack revealed to us that what occurred at the Cradle of Courts drew the attention of a group of powerful interdimensional beings known as the Unchallenged that seek to alter fate and to suit their purposes. He then further elaborates that there are evil versions of us that work for them and enact their plans, trying to disrupt canon events throughout the timeline and multiverse. Jack urged us not to dally, so we began to ascend these stairs, but it was not long before a Hound of Tyndalos pack arrived to pursue us. We must make it to the top of the stairs and move on to the next chapter of our journey.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that actually sums it up pretty good. Okay. Go ahead and take your third hero point and your third hero card draw. Would anybody like to summate what happened last time? No, wait, we just did that. Would anybody like to answer? Thank you. Sorry, I'm being driven crazy by the whispers of myself. I also only had 4 hours of sleep last night because I was up till 2 a.m. reinstalling everything on my computer. Would anybody like to answer question 242? What boundaries could you set in your relationships to safeguard your own well-being? If you were interested in answering this question, go ahead and roll a d20 in the chat. You'll receive a 1d3 Faxpiration die that can be added to any d20 roll, and then you can ask any willing PC or any NPC met during the campaign. They'll receive a lesser bonus. We got a 6 from Jericho Darling. Go once. Go to never mind. Jericho Darling, get out of here.
I'm gonna go sit down. I'll go sit down.
We got a 15 from Walter. Going once. Going twice.
Oh, that's what I rolled? Oh, shit, I'm decent then.
Alright, Walter, what do you got?
Boundaries that he would set up. He would ask for at least... Just because of how he is, he would probably ask for at least an hour just to himself. no interactions with anyone, just so he can
Mm.
kind of brood, reprocess, and then kind of recalibrate. I guess it's a little bit of a holdover from Vulture. But even in this human form, he kind of feels like he needs just a little bit of self-time before interacting with people.
Understandable. Understandable. All right. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your journey.
NPC. No, I'll just ask Jack. What's he got?
Oh, ask Jack? Okay. Let's see. Oof, man. So let me reread this question. What boundaries could you set in your relationships to safeguard your own well-being? Well, Okay. Damn. Boundaries you set your own. It doesn't really know a lot about its own relationships. Safeguard your own well-being. Okay.
He was so talkative about his relationship with Hijack.
You know what? You know what? He would try harder. He could try harder. The boundaries would be on himself to not overshare and trust so easily. Yeah. That's his he does yeah. So he needs to set the boundaries not on other people, but on himself and how he allows himself to interact with people. So he worries that maybe sometimes he gets overexcited and he runs at the mouth, and then it makes people feel awkward because he said too much or maybe revealed things he shouldn't have, and that makes things awkward. Doesn't want things to be awkward. Wants things to be happy. So yeah, that's good. All right, go ahead and add that. Last order of business. Do you want to draw a Fanspo Hero card or two? You have 2 in the tank for your Fanspo bot.
Yeah,
Fine.
give it to us.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Give it to us.
Okay. Agreeing to 1. All right, so the hidden truth, this handsome fella. Maybe we'll see him again later. He's going to go into the discard pile. All right. And then we're going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, we're going to draw out this week's card. It is, oh, what a happy one that is. The Sickness. Are you down with him? He has onions and dice. Okay,
Flies.
let's see what let's see what the Sickness is about. All right, the Sickness represents the shields or constitution, but probably not the good parts. They are neutral evil. They mean pestilence, famine, and disease. It also indicates corruption of the soul or a multitude of souls. Misaligned, it represents either great health or a chance to stop such disaster. All right. That's fun. So, hey, who doesn't want a +1 to their constitution score, though? That's sick. You can burn it to before you roll a fortitude save to automatically have 1 degree of success higher than what you are about to roll. And then as a neutral evil card, I believe you are able to steal a beneficial effect from an ally within 30 feet. You may or may not already have that on your character sheet. Let me see. Harrowing Fanspo. Neutral evil is called Center of the Multiverse. Do you guys have that ability on your sheet somewhere?
I used
Yeah.
to.
You used to?
Used to.
Did you delete it because it'd be too tempting to use it again? All
I
right.
have it here.
All right, I'll
Sure,
drag
we'll
it out.
find.
You guys also can find them. I think everyone should have access to them in the items tab if you want it. But it's kind of I think it's kind of a cool one. I think it's kind of a cool one. Very exploitable if you guys strategically use them together. You could chain a you could basically increase the distance of a beneficial effect, like much further than it would normally be. So it's like neutral evil, but not? Question mark? Through the power of friendship? Yeah. And let me go ahead and add your constitution above. Let's see, this one, and this one. And we go here, and shields. There we go. Oh, you already had Mythic Fortitude. Weird. Okay. Okay, and then I'll bring you guys over to the scene, and we'll go ahead and get started. So you got any hype? We're fighting monsters on an infinite staircase in the middle of the back end of the universe.
No.
DJ Cadenex.
Sorry, I had to move my audio around.
mean,
Can you say that again?
Final Fantasy 13. I mean, you got to have something for this map, right? Some kind of
Oh yeah.
some kind of sick beats for this infinite staircase.
I do.
Okay.
Something that's not gonna get me DMCA.
Ooh.
Buddy. I mean, come on. There's no real. No, but that doesn't really happen.
Yeah, I'm too smart.
Yeah. Thanks to Baldur's Gate 3, you don't even get in trouble for titties anymore. So, anything
That's
goes.
True. We're the whole
Yeah,
new world now.
Thank you, Larian. I can finally play Kaiju Princess on stream and just say that the boobs are not the central focus of the story. It's about friendship. All right.
Am I really at 0 hit points already?
Seems a little braggy to throw that out at the very beginning of the fight. I didn't think you were at 0 hit points last week. That didn't come up in the.
I know you got hit, but I don't think you got one-shotted.
I
0 hit points.
recall Jerry taking a hit for you.
Yeah, I've got this damage log here. It says, Grom took NAN damage 3 times. So it seems like you may have, or someone may have, zeroed out your health on accident.
Could be.
Could be.
What should I put it
All
at?
right. Well, when we don't know, we'll just go with half. That seems good.
Sounds
So
good.
what would
We
that
have the
be?
video evidence. We can just look at the.
65. Man, I ain't got time to fucking
Yeah, that's fine. 65 is fine.
pull a Madden on this. I'm not gonna pull out the footage. All right. I mean, if you die from this, it'll be really sad. But you know, like, then
Well, no,
we should
it's
probably pull out. If you
five,
die, we'll pull out the
back to
footage.
10.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. But I mean, you guys don't need hit points to play Pathfinder. That's for babies. You're playing the Iron Man mode. Okay. So
That's what this is?
definitely not Iron Man. This is the reverse of Iron Man. This is the why won't you let us die mode. All right, round 2. Walter, to you.
Alright, so if I recall correctly, we just need to get to the other side of the stairs. North version of the stairs. And that's
You must
pretty
climb
much
the
it.
stairs. Bella has determined that you guys can, with a hard DC, I believe. Use
31, 32.
31. Yeah, use fortune telling to 32. You can use fortune telling to either reverse the stairs, which will increase the speed that you climb them, or turn them into a slide, which will mess up the Hounds of Tyndalos, but also make you lose a lot of headway, unless you have a means to stick to the slide. Like a clever child that rubbed the peanut butter, well, just the jelly part of their sandwich all over their hands before they went out to the playground. But then they fell in an anthill, and then the ants were all over their hands, biting them. They were crying, screaming, and then they got tears all over their Ninja Turtles.
Okay,
You good? You good?
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I wanted to be Spider-Man. All right, Walter, what do you got?
I have fortune telling. I need to roll a 14 or higher. I don't know if I want to take that chance just yet. I'll play it somewhat safe. Walter's just gonna running reload for one action as this thing gets there. As he strides 30. Second action, stride another 30. Third action, another 30.
Whoa, where'd you go, man?
Oh, what the fuck?
Nah, I'm just kidding. You just teleported to another staircase.
Yeah, I just realized that. What the shit?
Oh yeah, did I mention that it's infinite?
Oh, it's one of those things. Okay.
My child has accused me of using this game for worse psychological torment than the Curse of Strahd games, but I don't think that's true. I don't think
What?
that's true. Anyways,
I think
I'll-
you're very astute.
I'll give you feedback later when that actually happens. Okay, so 3 actions, striding 90 feet, and I'm on staircase number 2 now.
if that's what you want to call it. Oh, and it looks like you could see somebody from where you are. They are up another
I could see him earlier. I think
50 implied feet, like sort of.
Yeah.
Ish?
I think
Yeah.
it's the one that I shot in the first round. He came down, he
Yeah.
attacked me, I shot him, he went back up. Okay.
He's badly injured.
Hmm.
All right.
Well, that's it. That's 3 actions.
Play past this to Jericho Darling, who rolled a faxpiration, but then got pushed down into the mud by her ally, Walter, who then sat down on the interview couch and answered instead of her.
Sorry, not
I gotta
sorry.
get him. I gotta seek my vengeance. Okay.
Sorry,
Also,
we're not
Walter-
supposed to talk
So
about
are
the faxpiration questions during the game. Sorry.
Also, Walter would have yelled to the
Yeah.
B team to follow him. But
Oh,
I
okay.
assume that's already happened.
Oh yeah, at the end of the round. Yeah. Let me go down to.
Where- Oh, there he is. He's
Oh, they're not. None of them are activated, right? So they
No.
just get to move.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay, then
do these
they're
things
really gonna junk shit
fly?
up. Here we go. Do they have flying? No, they have unlimited dimension doors.
Oh,
Unlimited
I
one-action dimension
see.
doors.
So shoving them up the stairs probably won't do a whole lot then, huh?
I mean,
Mm.
you're at the edge of infinity in the backstage of reality.
Problem is they
All
fall
right.
500 feet, but their teleportation is 500 feet.
Oh, I see. Well,
But if you
I shove 'em
successfully
anyway.
shove them downwards, then
Oh,
maybe they
I-
fall further than
What?
500 feet that round. I don't
yeah,
know.
that makes sense to me. All right, I shove them downwards.
Okay.
Get out of here. With that shove action that I have right here. Oh, I don't have the mountain men anymore. Whatever will I
All
do?
right. The creature undulates at you.
Well, I undulate back at him. Get
Oh,
off my freaking
all
staircase, dude.
Home run bat sound effect. And
Oh, I can push him 10 feet. Get down 10 feet, dude.
all right, so he goes off and down, down and down and down.
Well, Crash,
Infinitely?
You've played Super Smash Brothers, right? I mean, you ever heard of
You get the
ledge
down
guarding?
strike.
Ledge spiking? Yeah, I get
Yeah, yeah.
down strike.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's why it was 5 to go over the edge and then 5 to go down. So it'll be 505 feet down.
Yep.
All right.
100%. Okay, great. And then I'm going to go ahead
Down A's
and
ass.
Have
I'm
I
gonna go ahead
played
and
Smash
use-
Bros? I played
I
it the
just
day it
don't
came
shoot,
out
You know.
on the N64, child.
I'm going to grab Grom's small little goblet head with my gauntlet, and my gauntlet is going to catch fire, and it's going to heal his wounds.
Okay.
That's a
28.
new one.
Well,
Nice.
this is an old one, an oldie from Sunset.
What is the flavor flav of this new / old technology you're busting out? Is there anything?
Well, it's quite literally the same as my old one. My
Oh, okay,
gauntlet
okay.
just ignites with flames, and it kind of smells like iron and maybe some cinnamon.
This
in
is
there,
like
I don't know.
this is like you're a One Piece character that he hasn't really decided yet which kit he's gonna go with, so you just gonna
Yeah,
keep switching
yeah.
back and forth. Like the readers
Yeah.
have no idea what you're gonna bust out next. I
I'm gonna
got you.
bust out Gear 7 next. Just you wait.
I mean, with your body horror move, I feel like that could be a thing. It could be a thing.
Yeah.
All right. What's
I'm
your
gonna roll
third
this
back man?
DC flat check. Oh, look at me. I'm a great inventor. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and Bella, you're probably fine, right? Yeah, you're probably fine.
Probably
and then
fine.
I'm
I mean, they
gonna-
are right next to an edge of infinity.
wood chop's a little in the way, but I guess.
Remember, B
No.
team's not really in the way. They're just they'll just move out of the way if you need them to.
Can I take him off B team just for this at this turn? So he's
No,
in
sorry,
the
it has to
way?
be done during daily preparation. But remember, B team's never in the way. They don't count as miniatures on the board.
I want to shove him off of infinity.
Yes, that's why I keep clarifying that.
I'm gonna move here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't move through
Oh,
this
wait,
guy's
no.
space.
I walk around him politely. Hang on.
Oh, okay, okay.
There we go.
All right.
There we go.
My token.
Alright, that is my turn.
All right. Play passes to Grom.
Yes. Grom is moving at 60 at the moment, so he's just gonna come up here and
Oh my gosh, it's running right past my monsters. Oh my.
yeah.
look at us go, dude.
Oh, how come you didn't teleport? Oh, there you go.
There, no, I did. I'll move to there to make some room, and that'll be
Gonna,
it for my
gonna
turn.
follow him upstairs. Oh, all right. He turns over. Never mind. I'm not gonna follow you. All right. Vengeful elite hound of Tindalos is up. You knocking people down. Don't like that. Don't like that. All right. Let's see. What can it do? All right. Right in Jerry's face, it is going to begin to cast a spell. I think.
That's crazy.
Nah.
Yeah, these guys were spellcasters last time.
Oh no, I mean, I guess it will cast a spell. It's going to disappear, and then it'll reappear over here. And then second Pac-Man, it will target Bellinora. And it will use its jaws. Jaws.
Okay.
Alright. That's manageable. I thought when it rolled a 19 it was going to get real bad, but I'm still stuck in the cradle, you know what I mean? Still in that cradle.
We're all still stuck in the cradle.
We've never left the cradle.
I never left the cradle.
This is all just a fever dream.
Old Man Muffin at the robot run old folks home just have episodes. Yeah, he's still in the cradle. He is still in the cradle.
The cradle was a place of
And
mystery.
the
Now
campaign is
just
just be us waking up
boards.
as we die in the cradle.
Oh my god.
It's fucking
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Oh no. Alright, so let's see. Swinging them claws. Let's go. Oh, and it critically missed. Okay. That is his turn. Play passes to Naive Elite. Hound of Tindalos. Where are you at, little buddy?
Where's Stat?
Are you falling infinitely?
Okay.
Like,
Are
where
you
in the
on
turn
floor
order,
100?
dude?
Oh.
Oh, that's a
where
great
am I in the
question.
turn order?
Did you delete yourself?
I actually
you were
deleted my.
You were last. Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
know it was last. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if you delete your mini, then you get taken out of initiative. I got you. Hold on. Boop. There you go. All right, let's head back upstairs to staircase number 3. This cutie will teleport down next to Walter. Oh my gosh, it's got a Walter and a Grom there. That's amazing. Yeah. So when it teleports down, it will go ahead and target Walter with its jaws. Ooh. All right, it's gonna miss, and then it will whirl around and attack Grom with its claws. And miss. Hell yeah. All right. Bella, it's you.
Okay. I'd like to start by doing a fortune-telling lore attempt. Would you like a normal recall knowledge, or can I roll fortune-telling open?
Nope. Roll. We'll know if you succeeded or not.
No, if we have, so I am rolling open, you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Open. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Where's that one? Yes. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. It's not a critical failure, which is really good. You don't want that.
I'm
all right, you find you're unable to exert your will over the threads of fate that compose the staircase.
Okay. I'm going to scamper.
Okay.
Next to Jerry. Should I keep going? I'd probably keep going. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
go,
good. You're good. Keep on going.
I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna try it one more time to make that roll. If I can't, can I do it twice one turn?
Yeah, sure. Well, what? Sorry. No, it would be a
Or ju-
manipulate, so it would be two. Yeah, it'd be
Oh.
two. Yeah, it'd be two actions. You know, like disarming a device or a hazard or whatever.
Could I invest an action into it?
Well, you would have done two already,
Oh, I
right?
already did
And
two,
then,
yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Okay.
in the future, is that an option?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If you want to start investing into it next turn, that sounds great.
Okay.
That brings us to Demented. All right, so Demented has to teleport twice, I guess, because it fell 500 feet. To get
guess
back
so.
to you guys. Yeah. All right. If you could go 1,000 feet, where would you go, little buddy?
You should keep going down. Just go down. Eventually you'll loop around, right? I mean,
Fall through the ceiling.
Are you peeking at my notes? What's happening here?
No.
All right. It is going to appear behind the Grom. All right. Actually, it'll be on the edge, so it won't get the flank, unfortunately. But it could only see the edge from where it was falling. So, yeah, sure. It'll step, and then it will have the flank on Grom. There we go.
I'm going to use that as my reaction.
Ooh. All right, you were targeted by a strike. You dart aside, getting a +3 circumstance bonus to AC, then step after the strike resolves. All right, well, here comes the Jaws. We'll just mental math in, unless it applied the buff.
No, it didn't.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right, that is going to miss, and then you get to step. And that is its 3 Pac-Mans. Ooh, you know what? It wouldn't have been able to step because it had to teleport twice, so it would have been on the edge there. So it definitely missed you. All right. Stack
All
to
right.
you. Oh, I hit the button twice. I'm sorry, but it is your turn.
Move up. Excellent. Okay.
Whoa! You guys can't be in the same space. That's illegal.
Then
One of
The
you has to lay down.
the teleport
Okay,
for me there. Let's see. I'd like to use. I want to see if this will work. I want to use my hallucinatory terrain, or I guess it's now called Mirage now, to make the staircase look curved or rounded to take away these right angles on the.
You're gonna turn into a tube, or a half,
or like a, or yeah, sure. Let's make it a half pipe. But
a half pipe with like really rounded edges.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's pretty sick. 50-foot area burrs. Okay. So where do you want to target?
See, like right here. If it gets
Sure,
everything in this.
Place it down. Place it
Oh,
down.
yeah. Did it populate?
I see. There's 2 of them now. I see. There's 2.
Oh,
of them.
okay. I can't see them, but yeah.
I can't.
Oh, okay. I see
either.
it. Oh no, it just makes the outline, not the just really faint.
Oh, okay. You want me to just draw one so we can actually see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 50 feet. Oh, it isn't showing mine either. That's weird.
Is it
Lame.
because of the background?
I
Because I can see it when I highlight and drag it, but
Yeah, I think it's a setting that's making it like toggle off.
was it a
Wah.
depth thing?
Nah. Oh well. Okay. Okay. So we'll just go off the one you already have then. All right. So this guy right here, and you're gonna try to make it look
there you go.
rounded. Okay. Let's see. Any creature that touches the illusion or uses a seek action to examine it can attempt to disbelieve your illusion. Okay. So I guess that begs the question, how does one disbelieve an illusion? Let's see.
I think you use the seek action to do it.
Well, it's saying that even if you touch it, you don't have to use the seek action. That's why I'm checking to see.
Oh, or use it. Oh.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
I was in my smoke.
Wait, we'll have it just a sec. All right, disbelieving an illusion in Pathfinder 2e works mostly the same across all illusion spells with a few variations. Here is the breakdown on how you have to be. Oh my god. All right, we got this, guys. Hold on. Ways to disbelieve an illusion: interacting or examining with seek. That's what's covered by this spell. If you use a seek action to examine the illusion, you can attempt a perception check to disbelieve it. The DC is usually set by these spells. Touching the illusion allows you to immediately disbelieve it with a perception. Okay, so it's a perception against your spell DC. What is your spell DC?
Ooh, okay. I don't get that. I will.
Because they are touching it, so they immediately will get saves against it.
My spell DC is...
I should also make sure that these creatures don't have some bullshit
30.
thing where they're like, we don't care about illusions. Let me see. Oh, you know what? One thing I've been forgetting to do with these guys? Their aura that unzips you.
God damn
Totally
it! I was
forgetting to do that.
hoping you'd forget about that.
My bad. It's been a wild week. It's been a wild week. All right, that'll be a bank error in your favor for now. I'll just increase the damage of the attacks to make up for it for the rest of the fight. Hold on. Go in here. Ripping the gaze. There we go. Fine. Eh? Ah, much better, much better. Okay. Alrighty. And then your perception was how much? Or not your perception, your spell
30.
DC? It's just a flat 30? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Perception from this guy. Let's go. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. And then perception from this guy. Ooh. Alright, that guy thinks that all the angles have disappeared and mind over matter, as they say. So, he suffers the vulnerability to curved spaces.
Is the sky in it too?
That's 50 feet down. Let me see. Yes. All right. Let me roll for him. All right. Here's his perception. Oh, I was rolling their initiative instead of their perception, so they're like jumping all over the place. All right, that guy fails by 2, so he is also affected by vulnerability to curved spaces. All right. And then I guess I'll move these guys back into order. I think it was like that. That looks good. All right. Whew. Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. That's a strong fucking turn. That's good. Who needs to, tap into the threads of fate themselves when you can just bamboozle everybody? I do wonder, is this an illusion that affects everybody? Yeah, any creature. Oh, buddy. All right. So these are BT members. That's not going to be an issue, but I am going to need Grom and Walter. Wait, any creature? Does that mean you too?
That would be real dumb if it was
guess.
him as well.
That'd be so stupid. All right, hold on. Let me.
Are you affected by your own illusions? Of course, Pathfinder would do something like that.
Hey, hold on. I am actually really curious. Would I be affected by my own illusion? Mirage spell level 5? Nope. You are not affected by your own illusion unless your GM specifically says otherwise. Here's why. Illusions and their casters, rules as written. You know your illusion is fake because you made it. Thank God.
You sure I don't need a feat for that?
Hey, buddy, come on. Come on, we gotta be nice to Pathfinder, okay? Like, we're giving Pathfinder a couple of years of our life here. We gotta be nice to it.
That's a
It's not nice to us.
question.
It's not nice to us, but we're gonna be nice to it. Alright. That was a very good turn, sir, but can I get one from Walter and Grom? Because they don't know that you're casting an illusion.
So what is this, a seek that we have to do?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
a perception
will
check
save.
or a seek check. Seek. It is a seek action or a perception check off your character sheet. It is a DC 30.
Okay.
Everything would turn into a weird tube. So I would say if you fail, everything is difficult terrain for you. Because he didn't say it was a slide per se. Like he said it was like a tube.
Yeah, like it's a half pipe.
Yeah.
This is visual.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, it's also physical because you're touching it.
roll a private.
All right, yeah, you guys are like, Stack, what is this? A joke? Is this a joke? You think what kind
Paper
of
mache?
what kind of clown would fall for that illusion? You see several red tears spill out of their scarab beetle eyes. All right. Muffin messaged me. They had to step away. They don't know if they'll
Walter
be
needs
back
to take
tonight.
his turn.
Oh shit, Walter, you're up. So Walter, what do you got?
All right. Well, this one in front of me is sickened. If that's correct. From this weakness.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Among other things.
I'm gonna use an alchemical shot against him. Wait, these two I can right now.
Oh wait, hold on. I think the aura. I think I'm gonna get you in the aura this time. Hold on. No, when you end your turn in aura. So actually, Stack, you ended your turn in aura. So I'm gonna get you. The
Okay.
first 2 rounds were freebies because I was not paying attention, and I should have. So go ahead and give me Fortitude save against
8d6 plus 10 slashing damage.
Okay, never mind. You don't take any damage. It's fine. Anyways, Walter, continue.
We're gonna
These
blast.
things were so terrifying, like 5 levels ago.
They were. Alright. Blast this guy with a necrotic bomb, alchemical shot. That's a 3. I'm gonna re-roll that. Wow, a 1. Huh. Okay.
Okay, let's see what the cards have in store for you, sir. This is a shooty ability.
This is a shooty ability.
All right, you've done this before in real life. It's the worst. You pinched your fingy in the gun mechanism. Well, I don't know if you've done this in real life, but you definitely pinched your finger in something before. You know what I'm saying? Where you get like that real bad blood blister. Only this one actually just tore off some skin. You have 1d6 bleed damage going on.
Is it persistent or just an instance?
It's persistent.
Oh,
Bleed's always persistent.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then I also took a d6 of necrotic damage.
Oh, I have to
that
roll
for
it
the
into
shot.
chat. Hold on. There you go. Alright, I got you. Now you've got it. Alright, so how much damage did they take?
They took no damage because I was crit miss.
Oh. Gotcha. All right.
I took
You have-
damage
Oh.
because of that
Okay.
misfire.
Gotcha.
But that's also something I was reading because Walter's so meticulous with his gun maintenance and stuff. I think just
Yeah, you wouldn't be
failures,
misfire. Yeah,
they'll just
like
be crit. They'll
misfire.
just be crit fails in that case.
Misfire is for like you're in a pirate campaign with smoke powder weapons and you fell in the water and now, you know, there's a chance that your well-maintained gun is not going to be well-maintained anymore kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, or you find an ancient musket with one shot still in it, half buried on the battlefield. That's not a well-maintained weapon.
But yeah, he's just gonna use his last one for a running reload as he moves.
Ooh, trying to get out of that aura, eh?
What are you
Wait!
talking about?
There were 2 auras stack! Ha ha! Sorry, I've been
Oh.
very, very tired. So give me another one against that other aura that you were in. Oh. Okay. Alright, you ready for your damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The nature of these creatures, you feel your body begin to unzip and unravel. 39 points of damage. Alright, so back to you, Walter. You're about to make two of those saves, it looks like.
I guess I am, because I'm not more than
All
30
right.
feet away.
Okay, you just use that same button up there, just hit it twice.
Yeah. Here's the first one.
Gosh, I am so sorry that I forgot these for the first 2 rounds, guys. I'm just, yeah, I'll let you down. Alright, second one. Alright, those are going to be success. You're going to take half damage from each of these. A creature that critically succeeds at save is temporarily immune for 24 hours. So let me color mark the 1 stack because you are going to be immune to that one for the next 24 hours of perceived time.
Okay.
Wow, half of 51.
God
okay,
damn.
and then there we go. So we'll make this one the color pink. So stack, you're going to be immune to the pink Hound of Tindalos. All right. Play passes now to Jericho, who had to step away and does not know they'll be back tonight. So I will try my best to play Jericho Darling in their absence. So let me see. I feel like knowing that they can knock these things off, they might knock them off again just because nobody would have to take AoE damage if they're knocked off the edge. Does that sound kosher to everybody, or do you think she would just run up the stairs to catch up with everybody else?
I have no idea.
I feel
Yeah,
Either
like
one
either.
sounds good.
I feel like she'd probably use at least one of those turns to keep moving forward. But yeah, the other one's probably knocking things
Yeah,
off.
you know what? Alright, she's gonna rush up the stairs. Okay. And let's see. Jericho Darling has a... What's her speed? Where are the player speeds listed? 25. Okay.
28.
Alright, so she would have to do it, move twice to get up here, but then she's going to go to the same one that she pushed off before. She's going to try to push this one off again. So she's going to target it, and then she's going to use this and shove. Shove. S. There it is. Okay. I did all right. All right, so home run bat sound effect again, and then this one's right at the edge, so she air spikes it straight down, 510 feet, and there it goes. All right, she's ending her turn in one of these creatures' auras. That's right. Okay, that's why these guys are so hard. It's not just like the teleporting; it's the fact that they constantly unzip your body till you're noodles on the ground. Alright, so she's gonna make the save. But she's a fortitude character, so no problem. Alright, so she gains pink immunity. Alright. Dang, Brandon, some good music you bring tonight. All right, Rom, to you.
This is from Castlevania,
Oh, wait, the anime or the game?
the anime.
Nice. I
So
mean,
the
the
only-
music from both is great.
The only aura is this one here.
Currently, yes, that is the only because the other one got pushed 510 feet down.
Well, this guy up here, what's his situation?
Which guy? This guy over here? Their aura is only 30 feet, and you guys are 50 feet above that guy.
Like 50 feet above him, okay.
Mhm.
Target this guy.
Oh shit! When Jerry got here, she would have had to save against the illusion, right? Let me do that real quick. Perception. Trying to hit a 30. Okay, so she would have had enough movement because before she got here, she had almost the whole thing, but she would have had to dunk him from here because of the difficult terrain. Alrighty, that is going to hit. Give me some damage.
Wow. How do you... I guess most of it's the bleed, so that'll come later.
Alright, so let's see. He'll take the damage.
I have the cone going out this way, so it wouldn't hit anybody else.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to have it there. Am I out of it at that point?
Yes, you are out of it.
All right.
Damn, wouldn't it be cool to have 60-foot movement all the time? Welcome to the monk class.
Let's see.
At level 3, I'm starting to really enjoy it.
I don't seem to have.
It only gets crazier. Your movement options are just bananas by like level 10. It's apparently pretty nuts.
He's gonna take out a potion he has and take it next turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Play passes to Vengeful Elite Hound of Tindalos, which is downstairs with Bella. All right, Bella. It's gonna teleport in front of you. Actually, it learned from its mistake. It's not gonna get too close to the edge, and then it's gonna target you and attack. Go. Oof. Ooh, that's gonna hit. Here's some damage. And then it will follow up with its rending claws, an agile weapon. And critically miss. Alright, and that will be its turn.
Good.
And then play passes to Naive. Alright, Naive's having a hard time. Things aren't going so great. Let's see. Alright, it's got to get out of this aura. So let's see. The aura is so big, though. But it would not want to stay in the aura. You know who isn't in the aura, though? Bella. Alright, so it's going to teleport down to Bella. Alright. And then it's going to target Bella. And then it's going to attack Bella. As it moves out of the half pipe that was created. Let's see. When Tindalos, blah, 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 blah. It can't recover from the second, but the condition ends automatically once it is adjacent to an angle. Okay, thank God. Alright, so it's back over here, and it loses that debuff.
God forbid.
Yeah. I mean, Stack did this poor doggo a frighten. Okay. Oh, that is a nat 20. God damn. I'm not saying that Stack did this to you, but I mean, I didn't do it to you. That's what I'm saying. Alright, critical hit card number 1. I bet they made this one pretty weak because it's number 1. Let's see. This is a piercing one.
These things hit crit cards?
Yeah, in this campaign, everything gets. This
Oh.
ain't Thursday, man. Where it's like hero worship 24/7, bro. This is the cards game.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
that one's supposed to be.
I don't understand why the cards need punishment.
All right. I have it on recording.
I would say of my 3 current games, that Thursday game is the most hero worship of the 3 games that I'm running. I mean, I'm grading on a bell curve, okay? So let's see. You just rearranged their internal organs. No,
What?
it's not that. It says forearm piercing. The target drops one thing it's chosen random, or one thing it's holding. You holding anything? Got anything in your
No.
hands? No? Alright, then you're good. You just take this damage.
I'm not good.
Alright. A gentle 46 as its mandibles envelop you and begin to unmake you
Yep,
surgically. It then follows up with a claw attack.
Really need you to miss this. Please. Oh, thank God.
Alright, it missed. Bella, to you. I would not end my turn in this area because you will have to make 2 DC 29 fortitude saves against potentially a lot of damage.
And I've fought these things before, so I have a sense of how wide they're.
It's a 30-foot aura. Yep, 30-foot aura.
They're in front of me. Would I have to tumble through?
Yeah, you'd have to tumble through one of them at least.
And
remember, if you changed it into a slide, it's not an illusion; it is a slide. So you'd be sliding with them if that was the goal. If you just want to reverse it, you could conveyor belt you and the monsters further up with your allies. Bring these problems to Stack. He will help you. He is a very giving character.
Bring these problems back into the aura.
I have to use 2 actions to move. I'm gonna have to try. I have to tumble through. Target him and find my basic action macro. Oop. Tumble through. That looks good. All right. So.
Oh, you rolled privately, but I believe you. I believe you.
I don't know how to show it. It's a 36.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right.
I rolled a 19. So.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyways,
you move through.
I have an additional 20 feet.
Whoa! You were too eager. You missed the teleporter. Hold on. There you go.
Do I feel like I'm going to be unzipped here?
Yes.
So then I guess I'll use another stride.
Oh wait, no, here? No, you're.
Oh
yeah, because the overlap. You're right. Yeah.
So it is as if they are still like within 30 feet of me.
Ooh, no. You know what? It's the teleport effect. They're not gonna hurt you. You're okay.
All right, great. Then in that case, I will use my second action or my last 2 actions to do the thing. Do the manipulate.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to make these stairs into?
I want us to go faster. I want to try to speed us up. Let's see, and I'm gonna try to roll this twice. Oh wait, I don't have to announce it first because this is open roll. It's all gonna be fine this time. What the fuck? I'm gonna re-roll it.
Maybe roll it where we could see it. You know, turn.
It didn't go well. I made it open now.
Okay.
Okay, that time.
All right. Again, we're just trusting everything you say tonight.
We talked about
like you're still on private.
That one's public. Like I have my settings on public.
It's so self-roll.
Yeah.
But
Try refreshing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I will. That sucks. I rolled a 41.
All right, I believe you. All right. Let's see. You're one of my big like S&M players. I know that you would never do something nice for yourself by cheating. So, all right. Let's see. A 41 is a critical success. So, we'll speed this shit up real good. Let's see.
Jesus.
I forgot how good some of Destiny 2 music was.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move everybody to the end of this this path because Bella sped it up so damn fast. There you go. Alas, the stairs are infinite, so your control over it is still limited. But you did this entire section of floor, and you basically instantly skipped everybody to the next floor. Not bad for two Pac-Mans. Especially on death's door. Look at all the blood you're leaving behind. Oh my god. It's like you got a ketchup bottle in your pocket. There you go. And then we got to stack the deck. I think I'll just teleport the B team up there because I don't. As fun as it is to move you along the staircase, and there we go.
My system's chugging.
Yeah. When I was building this, I was like, "This is the real test. We're really gonna put." I had to actually make this smaller. I made it like way bigger, and then my foundry was like, "I'm going home." Yeah, I'm done. All right, so everybody's at 100 feet. My bad. I put everybody at 150. Let's see. Elevation 100. Apply. All right. Where did these guys end up? They're just, oh man. I think they're trapped between realms. They have like a weird height on them or something. Oh, okay, I got it. Let's see. Not token height, elevation. There we go. There we go. All right, so all your buddies are also caught up with you. All right, Vashon looks back to you, Bella, and says, I don't know what you did, but keep doing it. You keep doing that, and we're bound to get to the top of the bottom.
We're going somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Alrighty, then play passes to Demented Elite Hound of Dindalos. This one keeps getting dropped off the edge. Not a big fan of that. It's going to use 2 actions to Dimension Door, and then Dimension Door again for a total of what, 1,000 feet? I think that's what that does. Let's see. Angled entry, translocate. Oh no, I've been cheating, y'all. Translocate is only 120 feet now and revised. It is not the 500-foot dimension door of the good old days. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess. I guess knocking him off the stairs would just be they just fall infinitely forever. That doesn't really make too much sense because it's an infinite amount of stairs.
I mean, he'd
All
be
right.
able to get to a staircase, but it'd probably take a while to get back into the fight.
What I'll do is when you knock them off, from now on, when you knock them off, we'll do they're out of the fight for 1d3 plus 1 rounds. Oh shit. Okay, so that guy gone for a while. Alright. But because of their teleportation, we'll just assume that when that timer is up, they will be caught up to you through finagling of teleporting. That seems to work. Because there's an infinite amount of stairs going up and there's an infinite amount of stairs going down. So as they're falling, they are going to see stairs to teleport to and then start making their way back up. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, play passes to Stack. Stack is way more manageable than it was before.
Why am I sustaining Suffocate?
Because you started with Suffocate, but it didn't take and you just didn't toggle it off.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is great. Stride.
Oh, that was chill. Okay, that's a pretty chill turn. All right, top of the round. Oh wait, I have this clock mod. Maybe we should do something with it. Size 4. Doggo returns.
Are we going this way now? I thought we were going
You were
the-
going to the right side of your screen.
Oh, we're going the right side now. Okay.
You were going to the left side of the screen, but then Bella turned the half pipe Mario tube that Stack made into a fast-paced escalator that then took you guys to the next part of the stairs instantly.
Is the half pipe still there?
Oh, it's yeah. I mean, it's your illusion, so it's just an infinite
Yeah.
half pipe that is also an escalator at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Walter, to you.
All right.
Oh shoot! Are you
Shred here.
guys are on staircase number 3 already? Oh, okay. At the end of this round, something cool is gonna happen.
That sounds fantastic. This one is pretty weak.
I mean,
But I
you
could
might
just
need to get the
rock.
Castlevania music back out, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
I don't want multiple of these things to keep.
Not yet, not yet.
I'm gonna spend
Don't
my
worry, I
remaining
promise.
2.
No more Hounds of Tyndalus in this encounter.
I'm gonna do a hunter's aim on this one.
Okay. Oh, the one that's down there?
Yeah, but
Nice.
it will be offset by range penalty.
Okay. Because you are pretty high up. That is gonna hit. Ooh. Alright. It takes a sizable amount of damage, and it is beyond bloodied. And now taking, I think, 3 different types of ongoing damage.
I believe so. Wait. No, this just this doesn't do This was just a
Oh, it doesn't
regular
do
shot. It
persistent.
doesn't,
Okay.
do persistent. No. But that's it.
I think this does persistent on a crit, right? Something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, what else you got?
That's it. That's 3 actions.
All right.
Dragon, 2
Beautiful.
action shot.
Alright. Jericho Darling is up. Let's see. What is Jericho Darling going to get up to here? Oh, okay. Walter's taking some damage from his bleed from earlier. Alright. Jericho. I guess the idea is just to get to the top of the stairs, right? But Bella is hurt. So Jerry is going to. Let me see if she has any more uses of this. It's not a spell. It's a feat. Yeah, that seems right. That seems right. Hearing restoration. Here we go. All right. They told you there was no way explosions could heal people, but they were fools. Fools who didn't understand your brilliance. You create a minor explosion from your innovation, altering the combustion to cauterize wounds using vaporized medicinal herbs, as one does. You or a living creature adjacent to you regains 6d10 hit points. In addition, the creature you're healing can attempt an immediate flak check to get over bleed damage. Oh wow. Can you just do this as much as you want? I don't know how Adventure works at all. All right. First, let's see how much damage Ballot gets. Sorry, Walter. Bella's cuter. Bella's cuter. They get priority healing. All right, so unstable. You make it unstable. Try a flat check. All right, they make it. God, I'm so good at playing Jericho Darling. This is amazing. I think as long as she keeps making the flat check, she can keep using that ability. Is my understanding. Okay. In that case, she'll use a second Packy Man to go 25 feet. And then she's going to do this again. Doesn't even say how many actions this uses? Let's see. Alright, hold on.
Oh, Searing Restoration? Didn't it use like one action or something?
I think it only uses one, yeah. Let's see. How many actions does this use? Question mark.
Yeah, it uses one.
One.
And how often can I use it?
That's the Fire, Healing, Inventor, Manipulate, and Unstable tags.
Alright. It has manipulate, but no action icon, which means it's normally one action. Since it's a basic breakthrough, it is one action, yeah. Unstable trait. They must attempt a DC 17 flat check, but 15 because we have the Inventors Plus mod installed. If you fail, you can't use another unstable action until you spend 10 minutes to recalibrate. So yeah, as long as they keep making a DC 15 flat check, they can keep healing for one Pac-Man over and over again. That is fucking awesome. A little too slot machine for my taste, but very cool.
That's the whole Inventor class.
I know, I can't stand slot machine classes. I can't do it. Like, I want to know exactly what I'm getting into. God damn, I'm so good! It's so good at Jericho Darling! Man. Alright, that's Jericho Darling's turn.
Thanks, Jericho.
It seems like a pretty good Jericho Darling turn. Alright. Hey, when I play as stack, I always get critical hits too, so, I mean, hey. Not saying you should miss the game. Not saying I should miss the game, but yeah.
He gets a bonus for, or does he get to automatically make a flat check for the bleeding?
Yes, you're right, Walter. Because of the Searing at Restoration, you get to make a DC 15 flat check to get rid of the bleeding.
Oh.
Oh, actually, you get to 10 because it counts as having appropriate assistance. So, yeah.
So then that's a success.
14 would do it. Yep.
I will.
Damn. It. Okay. Grom, to you.
All right. First of all, Bella, you don't have a battle medicine countdown, do you? Or
I don't.
Immunity?
It doesn't appear to.
Yeah. Am I close enough to Bella to use battle medicine? It's like we're both small, I think, or something.
I would say because you guys got bunched up by Bella's efforts. Yeah. You guys are side by side.
All right. I will try to use this on her.
Dang, this is some good. Is this Mario RPG? This music right now? This is Mario RPG. Okay. Legend of the Seven Stars, a classic.
I'm going to take a potion myself. Over here.
50 points of healing. Awesome.
Thank you, Grub.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, there we go. This one here I'm going to use on myself.
Ooh, mist form. Man, you juicing hard this fight.
Ooh,
Yeah,
actually. Would battle medicine have reset when we went through the portal?
When you went
from the bridal place, the bridal and stirrup place. We went through
it
the portal.
would not, because it's time based. It wouldn't reset just because you leveled up.
Okay.
Yeah, remember the things
more
that
of,
happen
like, the
during
whole
level up
weird...
are timey-wimey.
Right, okay.
Oh, like here? Yeah. So, for simplicity's sake, you guys are not planeswalkers. You definitely don't have any real understanding of, like, certain planes of existence are how we define them, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're all neophytes to this whole thing. So, time would be passing for you as it normally does.
Okay.
Good question, though. All right. Good turn, Grom. Resetting everybody, just in case something spicy shows up. All right. Vengeful Elite Hound of Tyndalos is going to teleport up to you guys. So, let's see. Yeah, it could go here. Boop. All right, stack. It's going to target you. And then it is
Okay.
going to try and bite you with its mouth orifice, the one on its tail, just to make it spicy. All right, that is going to miss. And then it is going to try and slash you with its claws, which is also going to miss. All right, play passes to the most beat up Hound of Tyndalos. Back on the staircase one. Yeah, it'll teleport up with one Pac-Man. Let's see. All right. Stack. It is going to attack with its jaws. And miss. And then it's going to slash with its claws. And critically miss. Alright, and then this guy wouldn't be disoriented anymore, so I'll get rid of that. Alright, and then play passes to Bella.
Okay.
Bella, you can feel it because of your connection to fate through your hero card training and your influence over the map. Something has found you. Something is coming. Something that bears cards from the deck and seeks out yours.
We all
Bella,
feel
let
this?
be known.
No, only Bella, because Bella's the one that's been like doing the hero stuff with the stairs.
Ah,
Yeah, Bella
But
called
they
it out
can tell
very
everybody.
nervously. And then she's gonna go in for another fortune-telling lore.
All right. This time where everybody can see it. Yeah. All right, another 41. Okay. Ooh, wait. No. You got a 19 into a 42 before, right? The DC is a 32. Yeah, so you just shy. All right. So that will start moving everybody along the path, though. So critical would have just moved you to the next stairs, but now when you move on these stairs, if you're moving to the right, you will be treating every space as 2 spaces.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last action to stride.
All right,
So I'll go forward 60.
and then we'll do this.
you don't want to do that.
What?
You're going to move into the aura.
Two. Yeah, that's two
Oh.
auras.
Oh, I see.
That's what is that?
Okay.
16
That's-
d20
yeah.
or 16 d6 plus 20?
Yeah, you're in one aura there.
They scoot back. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get the. Am I still in an aura here?
You need to go here if you don't want to be in an aura.
Okay, I'll stand there.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. All right. So you just start rushing forward with the increased speed of the stairs, and then your allies are like, "No!" And you kind of feel the overlaid auras of unraveling kind of brush against you, and you kind of backpedal. You realize, and this isn't mechanical to your turn, but you realize that moving to the left on these stairs is going to be difficult terrain. All right. Demented. I will count down his timer. So he's got 2 out of 4 before he come back. All right, Stack, to you.
All right, I'm gonna move out of here.
Okay. All right, so that's going to be half a space to move 1 space, basically.
All right, so 1, 2.
You get 2
All
for
right.
1.
Yeah, all right.
Oh shit, where'd he go?
I'm up here now.
Oh, you're gonna want to move down.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
go
I'm
up,
just gonna
yeah.
ask it. Does anyone need it? Does anyone have any requests? Like, does anyone have any, like he calls down? I only have so many spells.
Probably gonna want to get
That
rid of
aren't-
these things that they keep chasing us.
Let's see. Sure, I will stride to here. 'Cause I think I'm still in range. What's the difference between 50, 60? That's still good enough. All right. Yeah, I was here, so I should be here for a spell strike. And then stack targets that one with the spell strike. Here. Oh man, my stuff. I lost my stuff.
What do you mean? What stuff?
My bow staff is gone.
Oh yeah. It's
I
laying
guess.
on the floor of that place next to somebody's gun.
Yeah. All right, it's
Yeah.
fine. I could just use the spell itself.
Okay.
All right. Use focus points. Cast do bludgeoning. Boop. Roll to attack.
Very nice.
All right. Roll damage. Then
Okay.
that's a critical. Oh, so doubled. So it'll be 106.
All right. 106. I think that guy just stopped existing, right?
Oh, he's barely alive.
Oh, he's barely alive. Okay.
Okay, well, so you could handle the rest of that one, and then as he throws down like a card and it's like blows up in the hound's face, and he ends his turn.
All right. Fuck yeah. As you end that turn, you hear manic laughter. And Stack, you see it before anybody else does. A 10-foot across flying Medusa head. The
hello.
the snakeheads glow with the same inner light, with the eyes kind of them staring out of the human face. You can't tell, but you think that the neck was perhaps severed. You could see sort of like stretch marks on the skin of both the snakes and the humanoid face, as though it has been unnaturally increased in size at a rapid pace. There is a deadness to the eyes of the snakes and the humanoid face that hints at undeath.
Is it?
She
anywhere
opens
in
her
particular?
Oh yeah, it's over here. She opens her mouth in a silent scream, and you see large snake-like fangs inside her mouth that drip with a crystalline venom. And then you can see, surfing on the head amidst all the tangle of venomous snakes, is a man, half human, half living glass statue. Maybe?
The fuck?
There he is.
The fuck? Wait.
All right. He lets out a cackling sort of laugh and says, "Ah! Oh, that's the deck, I presume.
The one and only.
We were never formally introduced. I am Ibrahim, Archmage. Next, I was allied with a certain changeling.
Oh.
You destroyed my riverboat and all of my well-laid plans. But that's all right. In adversity, sometimes you find opportunity. And then they flash that kind of wild grin, and you can see that what little humanity remains of this creature is being burnt away by the void. And they roll into initiative.
Can we help you?
For the purposes of this, he is mounted on Alessia. She will have only 2 Pachymans because she will be serving as a mount to keep him balanced and whatnot. All right. As you say, we talk this out. He says, "I don't mind a bit of banter, but I'll need those cards. The cards that you and your minions are carrying about. The deck
Minions.
demands to be completed." All right, Walter, minion of Stack the Deck, officially. What are you going to do?
I never signed those paperwork.
I don't want employees. Gotta pay insurance and everything.
Do I see this guy? Right?
Yeah.
150.
Yeah, there's nothing blocking him, yeah.
Did I hear this
Paying
whole
benefits?
conversation?
Yeah, everybody heard it,
Okay.
yeah. It's just extra insulting that he was talking only to Stack the Deck about him.
Right. Well, this isn't going to help either.
Especially to Thorn, who, was the right-hand man of Lovelace, who didn't even get name dropped, just the Changeling. And then he didn't even get mentioned at all. I mean, he looks really put out by the appearance of this guy. And you hear him mutter to himself, "Not this asshole."
Well, I'm not going to help things. Stack, who the fuck is this guy?
I do not know.
You said something about a riverboat.
Yeah, I guess he worked with Loveless. I mean, listen, I do not have time to keep track of every nobody.
We
He was
only
there
encountered
at our
Loveless and
timeline.
Thorn on that ship. We never encountered this dickhead.
That's
on our
because this
ship.
dickhead ran away as soon as things got bad, after
Exactly.
teleporting the ship to the top of the waterfall and causing a bunch of wild magic that teleported everyone all over the place, including off of the ship, and maybe even got people turned into trees. I don't know if that was me or not now that I think about it.
Ah, so he was a coward. Okay, that's cool. That's why.
Yeah, like all Nexian wizards. And he's like foaming at the mouth, he's so pissed.
Thorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, he was keeping a lot of stuff bottled up for Lovelace's sake about how he felt about this guy.
Well, we've already said that.
Because
he's not
Thorn is a
activated,
professional
unfortunately.
at the end of the day. I do want to point that out. Thorn is a professional. But you know who does know this guy because he deeply studies the lore of this game? Woodchop. He says,
Don't you guys remember? This is when Kelly went off on his own, and he ended up finding all the bosses in one room by himself while we were dicking around all over the ship. And then he tried to fight all the bosses by himself. And then this guy crucified him on a pillar of glass. He shot the glass right up to his guts, and he was hanging there. And then the guy that he romanced when he was pretending to be a woman broke free of Lovelace's control and tried to save him because women are powerful and they love us.
he pats his marsupial pouch where the letter sits.
Woodchop.
Yeah,
That was your timeline. We never encountered this dickhead.
Oh well, sorry, from the best timeline. That's where this came from. It's your best timeline.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take. Well, gonna have to take a 2-step thing for step and then reload.
Okay.
I'm not gonna deal with him just yet.
But real talk, Stone did split off from the party and find all 3 of the final bosses. Alone. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was a rough time.
I only did 2 of the 3, so I do feel a little bit inadequate, but it's fine.
Oh shit! Okay.
Did my thing not go? Okay, it was
Who
against that.
are you targeting with that?
The one that I still have Hunter's marked.
Okay.
That was a Hunter's name.
Well, you only hit its AC by Was that the damage? No, that's the attack roll. You
No,
only
that
hit the
was
AC
the
by
attack.
20, so that is going to be a critical hit.
Very low damage.
Don't compare your damage to Mr. Reddit build over there, okay? Like, this is honest. This is an honest crit right here. Okay, this is an honest crit.
I come to Stolen Fate and I get bullied. It is a cycle.
Alright, it is super dead.
Alright, I kill that one. Shoot right through the middle of its stupid red cluster of eyes.
Nice. Alright.
Alright, that's 3 actions. One was for a step and then 2 for Hunter's Aim. That's it.
Alright. Beautiful. As you shoot the creature, it itself becomes unraveled, and blue and red spaghetti just spray out into the infinite abyss. Jericho Darling is up. Jericho Darling is disappointed that there were no bones inside that creature, but she's more concerned about saying rude things to Ebrium. I'll be honest, I'm a real polite guy, so other than bullying Cadenex, I don't really got it in me. Anybody got anything for Jericho to throw out there at Ebrium?
Fortunately, I don't know enough about their campaign to really have any context there.
I mean, does Jericho even know enough about the campaign? Let's be honest. Like, just pick a random mean thing. All right, hold on. She's gonna say, well, it looks like only one of your nuts is made of glass, but I reckon they were both pretty glass to begin with. And she pats herself on the back because that's pretty good, I guess. That's pretty good. She has
I guess they're
range shot.
half glass, so maybe you can only get half hard. Can't satisfy you anymore.
She kind of gives you like a half and half. Like maybe she says, you know what? I'm just gonna go punch this thing. So thanks to Magic Staircase, she is able to get there in one packy man. So what she's gonna do is she's actually gonna move here because 25 turns into 50 feet. She's going to try and kill it, and if she doesn't, she's gonna try and shove it off the edge. Which is kind of silly, because maybe not. She likes shoving stuff off the edge. Alright, so let's see. Sterling Dynamo. Attaku! Woof. Alright. Yeah.
She has something that... She have a... Something that gives her 1 point?
It says she does, but she does not. She just didn't delete it from last week. The Faxpiration. If you recall, in this flashback sequence, she rolled a 5, and then someone else came and rolled a 15, and knocked her die off the table. So it was terrible. All right, I think that she will try. Hold on, she's got this daring attempt. Select one untrained skill, and you're trained in it. Meh. Hasty block. Okay. So she's gonna try to shove this guy off the edge. Shoving's way better than dealing damage.
Probably would have re-roll it with a hero point.
Oh, you think so? Okay. All right, let's go for it.
She only missed by 1.
All right, here we go. Reroll using the hero point. Damn, Brom.
Hell.
Damn, Brom.
Well,
Okay.
I can't help it.
No,
You roll higher than a 3.
you made the right call. She used up all her luck on those 7 criticals she already got. All right, here we go. Shove with a map -1. Oh no! It was 20 and it flopped over. All right, she's gonna say, "I'm not taking that." And she's gonna use her last hero point to re-roll it. Hey! All right, so she's gonna knock the creature back. The creature can try to grab a ledge. Everything here is pretty high DC, so it's gonna be a 32 reflex save for this thing to grab the ledge. 38. So it is grabbing the ledge of this moving staircase. The reason why everyone's not moving is that you're always moving on these staircases, but like it's a theater of the mind moving, because we can only push Foundry so hard. And I wasn't going to turn on the patrol mod and try to program it to move you guys on the elevator stairs. Yes, not gonna happen. All right, that is her 3 Pac-Mans. This guy is off guard because he is hanging from the ledge. Alright, play passes to Grom. In some universes, Grom Darling, question mark? All right, Grom, what you got?
I figured. That was wrong. Oh, there we go. All right. I'll target this guy. I'm using the directional bombs again so I don't hit anybody else.
Nice. Is this like you shake the bomb and then you pull the cap off of it like a soda bottle and then it sprays the
guess.
bomb? Okay. It's kind of hype. That is going to hit. Let's see some damage.
There you go. 13.
13 points of damage is going to leave this creature with 1 hit point as it
All right.
hangs from the edge.
I will. Let's see.
Spilling grape juice everywhere.
Try it again here. I missed.
I don't know
Okay,
why
good.
it would have cover.
I've hit by +9 though.
Oh, it probably has cover because it's like hanging off the side of the stairs? Question mark. Yeah.
Like,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit though. Give me some damage. I mean, you only have to do 1 damage though. I mean, I think you've got it. Oh yeah. All right. So
Turn to ice, shatters, Sub-Zero style. So we're thinking.
Sounds good.
all right. It shatters. All right. And then Grom, you run to the end and then head up the stairs.
Yep.
All right. As your
That's it.
turn ends, Ebrium lets out a chortling guffaw. I think it's guffaw is the word, maybe. I don't know. Guffaw. Thank you. And he says, to watch you play with these hounds is amusing, but I am in a hurry, and haste demands a swift defeat. So as his turn starts, he gets some Paragon actions. Alright, he has a budget of 3 Paragon actions, since he is a Paragon monster. His mount, let me double check. Does she get to share the same pool? Yes, his mount shares the Paragon pool with him. So between the two of them, they have 3 Paragon actions to use. Alright. Let's see. He's got Virtuomancy, Fracture Creature. That sounds pretty good. Splintering Wound. Oh my god. Wow. Alright. Let's see. Who does he think the greatest threat is? Probably the guy he watched do 100+ points of damage with a single spell.
He wasn't here when that happened.
He literally was flying up.
He was flying up, man. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's who he's got. He's got to take you out first. That's how it has to be. Alright, so you guys are on this staircase over here.
Back to deck, have 0 hit points left.
Yeah, it does say he has 0 hit points left. That's weird.
That's weird. I only
Why
took
do you have
32.
0 hit points?
I don't know.
0 hit points left?
Alright, you're saying you've only taken 32 from your full hit points? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. This man can shoot glass, which is pretty cool. And then... Oh. Okay. Does he not? Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Alright. He has the same ability twice. That's not needed. If I delete this, it's going to delete the other one. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. Okay. Spells. What does he got? That'd be pretty funny. Hydraulic push. That'd be hilarious. Let's see. 1 target creature against their AC. knock them back. Alright. You have to critically succeed to knock you off. He could knock Grom off, but then Grom will just fall on the stairs and then be back up. So that's not going to work. Okay. He is going to cast Haste on Alethea. Alethea? There we go. So... Does that work? Can I drag it onto a character sheet? Or do it have to be onto a token? Oh, wow. Okay. So he hastens her. And then he's got one more Pac-Man. He will throw up a shield. Alright, cool. Play passes to her. One Pac-Man used automatically for mount duties, but her hastened action will kick in, and she gets to use that for a stride. She has a fly speed of 50. So she will fly here. And let's see. What is her petrification aura? Oh, it's not very big. Damn. All those years of Odyssey, I got so spoiled on the OP Medusas. Alright. Okay. Then yeah, she will move again and just be right up on you guys up here. Let's see. Hold on. You gotta raise the elevation. No, right? Are you at 150? Yeah, you're at 150. Okay. Yeah. They fly right up on you. And then they have one Pac-Man left. So... Snake Fangs. Yeah, sure. Okay. The many snakes that make up this Medusa head mount are going to target you, stack, and they are going to attack. Alright, that is going to be a hit. I will need a fortitude save against poison. I will give you a spoiler. This poison... Oh. Maybe you don't want the spoiler. Oh, okay. Nah, we won't do a spoiler. You can find out what happens. It's fine.
I'll reroll it. Don't worry. I'll use
Okay.
a hero point.
That's what recall knowledge is for, probably, to figure out what the poison's do. Aww. Okay, so you make the save, so you're good. You just take this damage. Alright, so 26 points of damage. Alright, play passes to Bella.
Alright, I'm gonna do a stride and then a fortune-telling lore. And it's not enough. I have one more hero point left. It's only 943.
Do you have your Faxpiration?
No,
you didn't answer the Faxpiration.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
But what I do have, what's Vashon's B team ability? It's a reroll. I'm pretty sure I can reroll a skill check with them, not certain though.
Oh yeah, so I deleted that document when I was cleaning up my drive. Yeah. Like we can't find it anywhere. So I mean, I would say that that's his ability, but the ability is once per day now. Like it's not a focus point anymore. It's a once per day kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know if it would be available at this time. Because again, you didn't have a whole day when you leveled up. You just sort of leveled up and then moved on, with your lives.
You
haven't had a fresh daily preparation yet, essentially.
Well, I'm not going to burn my last hero point. I'm just going to let it roll.
Okay.
And it was 2 actions, so that's my turn.
Oh, okay. Play passes to this creature. It's getting close to returning. It's not back yet. But as the play passed from Bella to Demented, I'm gonna see. Yeah. What's up?
One last question: was the staircase still moving at the accelerated rate?
Yes. Once you activate it like that, it just stays like that till it gets changed.
Okay, so I could have moved double essentially.
Yes, absolutely. As long as you're moving towards the right.
Yep. Oh, nice.
All right. So as play passes from Bella to Demented, Demented's off camera, trying to teleport back to the fight. The Medusa is going to use. Let me see. This glide and strike. Flies up to 20 feet, repositioning, while Ebrium makes a glass spike attack. That sounds pretty fucking cool. All right. So 20 feet, huh? All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that works. Alright. So they fly over you, Stack. And then as they do, Ebrium summons forth from his own body a massive spire of glass, and he tries to, like, impale you with it. So here is that attack. That is gonna hit. Here's some damage. This would also cause a splintering wound. The glass from Ebrium's attack shatters into a multitude of tiny needle-sharp fragments that work their way into your flesh and your soul. Here, I'll post up the ability. I need a DC 35 Fortitude save from you. If you critically fail, you take double damage, 4d6 plus 2 persistent pierce damage. You're enfeebled 2 for 1 minute. Yeah, that's the worst case scenario.
Alright, the button doesn't seem to work, so let's roll it off my sheet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says missing statistic for selected actors.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, yeah, just roll up your sheet, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't seen that error message before.
Alright, that'll do it. So on a success, you take half damage, and are enfeebled 1 for 1 round. Okay. So the damage from that attack up here, that was 23, you would actually only take half of that damage.
Oh, okay.
But you would be enfeebled 1.
Okay.
All right. Stack to you.
Okay.
Let's see some of that Reddit magic.
The Reddit magic? I was gonna put stasis on his mount, but see, so he can't move around anymore. But I think you got the right idea. Hit him in the face, I guess. Sure.
He'll run once you take some damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Stir Strike as my first action. Then use my Rapid Recharge to get my Spell Strike back within a turn. That's cool. And then I will hit him with my fists. Strike. Keep higher. Roll.
Ooh.
Miss
That is
by
gonna miss because of his
one.
shield spell.
Oh, let's see. Do I have anything for this?
Well, remember, True Strike is a fortune effect, so.
Oh. Hmm. So can you use my card? This thing?
No, it says fortune on it.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was a reaction. I could do it. Okay.
Well, it is a reaction, but it's also a fortune effect.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all three of my. That's all three of my things.
All right, hold on. It's gonna use the Paragon to fuel a Paragon reaction against this. As you go to attack, the shield that is guarding him expands and grows into a massive shield of magical glass. It gathers up the magic of your spell and reflects it back at you.
Okay. I didn't make a.
So if a creature fails a spell attack against Ebrium, you can expend a spell slot of equal level or more to reflect the attack back at the original caster. Alright, so the question then would be, is a 37 hit you?
Well, it does, but it's just an unarmed melee strike.
Oh, because he didn't actually have a spell in it. Okay, then I guess
he's
I'll hold on.
channeling a spell into it, but he's using a strike to do so.
Correct. Yeah, so he wouldn't actually be able to use that on you. Alright. Then he will hold on to that Paragon action. Alright, anything else from Stack?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, as you end your turn in the space of the Medusa, a couple things adjacent to the Medusa, a couple things happen. One, you're inside the crystallizing gaze of the Medusa. So you need to give me a fortitude save. So how petrification works in Pathfinder normally is you get slowed. If you're already slowed when you get when you go to make the save and you fail, you get petrified. Is there a two-part process or whatever? But you succeeded, so you are okay. And then because you ended adjacent to the Medusa, it will use biting snake as a reaction. Let's see. Alright. So it will do a snake fangs. Here we go. Ooh, and miss with a 3. Alright. Into round 6. Walter.
Well, first things first, I think I need to reload. So do that. Do 10 spaces. Or 10 feet. Action economy is always a bitch. This guy's a spellcaster. Let's try. We're gonna aim for Ebrium and we're gonna do a called shot. We're gonna attempt to shoot him in the head.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Ooh, that is not gonna hit.
What'd I roll? A 10? I can try that again. Wait, I only have one hero point. Roll a d3. I have to get 3. Good. Hate to have this just be a shit for nothing. That's a high armor class. Alright, I'm gonna just let it go for now.
Okay.
That's it. That's 3 turns. Step and 2 action.
Okay. Alright, as that turn ends, let's see. They're gonna use a. How many more paragons they got? Two more paragons between the two of them. All right. I think they're gonna hold on for now. Okay. So Jericho's up. All right. Jericho down on there. I'm gonna delete chat also to hopefully help Foundry recover a little bit from this. All right. Jericho rushes in. So the momentum would take her to there. She'd still have to move twice to get onto Ebrium. I think she would just try to tackle Ebrium off of his mount. Does it sound like something that she would do?
Yeah.
She has a
Okay.
flying tackle ability, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Here it is. Flying tackle. You barrel forward, gathering enough momentum to take down a threatening foe, stride, and then leap. If you end your movement adjacent to a foe, you can trip that foe. If you succeed at the athletics check, you get a critical success. You can use flying tackle, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So then, what is this leap that they're talking about? That's a jump, right? Long jump. There we go. Actually, I'm pretty good. All right. So yeah, they're gonna leap, and then they're gonna try to trip him. Okay. So we go to this dashboard again, and we go to trip. Oh shit. Okay. And they are out of hero points. So I guess they just have to let that one go. All right, they have a second action though. Probably grapple, maybe. Seems good.
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Doing a grab. And that's going to succeed. So they do have him grabbed. All right. Let's see. She ended her turn in the Medusa's aura, so she does have to make a Fortitude save against the Medusa's aura. The Medusa's aura is a 35. Oh shit. Okay. So Jericho
She
Darling begins
Burn
to charge.
that card Constitution bonus to give her.
She didn't. She'd have to do it before the roll. I thought with a plus 25 that she would be
That's fine.
okay. Yeah, but
I know
the
it'd be
next
fun.
one that would actually petrify her, I feel like yeah, she would probably want to use it for that. All right, so she's slowed for 1 minute. And then if you're already slowed when you get crystallizing gaze, then you get petrified. All right, Grom, to you.
All right, so stack the deck. You don't have battle medicine cooldown, do you? Doesn't look like it.
I don't.
Well, hopefully this thing doesn't attack me when I move.
I mean, he's got Paragon.
Oh, wait.
action, just go whenever he
Hold on.
wants.
Before you go, Grom, they are going to burn a second Paragon action to do the thing where he gets to do an attack. The mount's not going to move the 20 feet because he's grappled, so it doesn't want to go without him. But it's just to kind of like make sure they're using their action economy. You're okay to keep moving though.
Okay.
They're just going to try to stab Jericho and miss. All right, you're good.
All right. Well, first of all, I will use a. We'll use a healing quick vial. I basically make a quick vial, and then I'm gonna smash it on the back of stack the deck here.
Break the bottle over his head.
Yeah. What the heck? That's not right. It shouldn't be a D8, should it? No.
Let's see. You're
This should
level
be-
11 plus. When you use a field vial to heal a creature that has half its maximum hit points or fewer, the coagulate trait doesn't apply to the healing.
At my level, I do more than that. Let me check real quick.
Okay.
Here.
You're level 12.
Level 12. Yeah, it does 2d6.
Oh.
So I guess another 6 there. I only healed him for 6 points. I didn't realize it was that low.
Damn.
Those are the quick wiles there.
These are probably just for popping people up, like that are about to die or something. Yeah.
Oh. And then use a viral medicine on them.
Fucking victory theme song. What the hell?
Yeah, the victory theme.
All right, there you go. That's it for me.
Well, when you get to level 13, apparently the healing will auto max out when you use this. So that's cool. All right, is that your 3 Pac-Mans?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. You are in the aura of the Medusa. So go ahead and give me a it's looking all over the place.
How far did it go out?
I would need a recall knowledge check to know for sure. You guys fought the Hound of Tyndalos before, so I was willing to tell you guys what that one was. But I did comment out loud, though, that it wasn't as far as I thought it was, and then they moved right up on you guys.
My fortitude save at. Give it a try.
Oh, man. He's just cackling madly, even as Jericho Darling tries to grip his glassy body in her fiery fist. Ooh.
By 1. I will reroll that.
Okay.
Oh, that stinks. I guess I failed.
Okay. All right, but you didn't reroll into a critical failure, which is good because you would have been instantly petrified. So that's good. All right, here comes the explode. All right. As Grom's turn ends and we begin the next turn, they ended up holding on to. You know what? This dude's got HP. He'll blow it. He'll use a Paragon defense. To burn his last Paragon action. He spends the Paragon action to negate one ongoing condition. In this case, it'll be the grab from Jericho. But when he does, he takes the damage. He takes 17 damage every time he uses this ability. And then shards of razor glass explode in a 10-foot burst around him. So anybody who is adjacent to him, including his sweet lady love mount, there is a DC 34 dex save. Is that clickable? No, it's coming in as not working. Damn. Okay, so everybody go ahead and give me DC 34. Not everybody. It would be Stack, Alessia, and Jericho. Give me DC 34 basic dexterity saves. Sorry, reflex saves.
Reflex. Okay.
That's probably why it comes in incorrect, because it's saying dexterity instead of the correct stat. Yeah. All right, hold on.
I will use my cat select to reroll that one.
All right, let me see if this works. All right. How about now? There we go. Okay. All right. Oof. He fucked up his wife there. Fucked her up pretty bad. Okay. And then Stack. Did Jerry roll yet? Jerry didn't roll yet. All right, hold on.
Yeah, she did. It's up there.
Oh, she did? She rolled 23. Okay. All right, and then here's the damage.
Wait, is 23 a critical failure, though?
23 is a critical failure. Yeah. Okay. So Jerry takes 42 points of piercing damage as this dude explodes outwards, glass from the glass half of his body. His girl also takes 42 points of damage, and then Stack, you take 21 points of damage, mitigated by any sort of resistance you might have to piercing. All right. Let's see. Effect haste, blah blah blah. He wouldn't be hastened. He's maintaining haste. She's the one with haste. Alright, hold on. Oh my god. Quickened. Okay, she does have it. Alright. So yeah, it must be just to remind me that he cast the spell. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, it's actually giving it to him. Hold on. Alright, cool. Alright, as his turn comes back up, they get the 3 Paragons back. And he is going to... now that he's got everybody right where he wants them. Okay. Alright, he's gonna cast... For 3 Pac-Mans, he's gonna go ahead and cast, I think, this Wall of Stone. You shape a wall of solid stone, create a 1-inch thick wall of stone up to 120 feet long and 20 feet high. You can shape the wall's path, placing each 5 feet on the border between the squares. The wall doesn't need to stand vertically, so you can use it to form a bridge or a set of stairs. You must conjure the wall in an unbroken space so that its edges don't pass through any creatures or objects, or the spell is lost. Each 5 foot by 5 foot section of the wall has 10 AC, hardness 10, and is immune to critical hits and precision damage. The destroyed section of the wall can be moved through, but the rubble created from it is difficult terrain. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. This 15 feet, 5 feet thick, 15 feet, 5 feet thick, so it's 20, that's 40 feet around, and then give you 20 feet high. Alright, so what he does is you see stone blossom out from the stairs in this area right here. And since the stairs are moving backwards constantly, the wall will continue to go back this way, being 20 feet high, and essentially it's going to try and push Jericho and Bella off map back to the floor below, but then the floor below is going to be pushing you towards the wall, and the wall is just probably going to just stop down there based on the phenomenon that is happening in this map. So that is the 3 Pac-Mans. It was just to make a big-ass wall. It's actually a wall of glass, too, so you would be able to see through it, because he has a trait where all earth tag spells are actually glass tag spells. And that would be his turn. Alright, we'll have the wall move on his turn. So, as his turn ends, it's going to go ahead and start pushing Jerry back 1, 2, 3, 4 as it travels back with her this way.
So
all right.
That wall is just affecting that staircase. I can still see him from where I am on the one below.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then let's see. Okay, then play will pass to the Medusa. All right, the Medusa sinks 3 of her snakes into the stairs. And then they seem to be biting the stairs. As they pull back from the stairs, they actually drag pieces of the stairs up into 2 glass statues. Which animate to join the battle. Oh, that was fucking big. Alright. Let's see. Alright. So here. And here. So they are like people made out of glass that gets kind of pulled out of the stone. And they roll into initiative. And that is 2 Pac-Mans for Living Glass Command. She gets 1 Pac-Man left. Stack. She is going to use Focus Gaze on you. Fixes their gaze on a creature they can see within 90 feet. They must immediately make a Fortitude save, DC 35, against their petrifying gaze. If the creature is already slowed before attempting the save, a failed save causes it to be petrified permanently. After attempting its save, the creature is then temporarily immune until the start of the Medusa's next turn. So she can't spam it on you with all 3 Pac-Mans, essentially. But go ahead and give me Fortitude. Damn! Alright, man. I'll let to you.
He looks to Jerry as the wall come towards her. She's like, let's get out of here. And she throws down a bottled rock. And I'm going to try to grab us both.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I'd like to make an argument for the bottled rock. Can we be flat-footed to this attack? Or at least can I, since I know it's coming?
Can you make yourself flat-footed to it? That would be in line with the house rule for willingly failing a saving throw, I would say.
It's like you have to use an action to do so.
Reaction, I believe.
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah,
you're right. You have to do an action to prepare yourself to do it. Yeah. I got it right here.
Action Academy.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that's 1 that's successful. And 2 that's successful. I'll grab us both, I think.
Alright.
Assuming Jerry's armor class is lower than a 35.
Ooh, that's quite an assumption. Let's check.
This is a
You were wrong. It's 36.
Oh, wow.
Fuck.
You can use your reaction to be off guard to it, I guess. Or...
Is that a thing?
It is not. I'm looking it up right now. Let's see. Can you willingly fail your own saving throw?
Oh yeah, it was in that document that you posted that one time. Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to figure out where said document is. I thought it was just called the House Rules document, but
no, it was within this longer document that you.
Oh, one where I was answering questions that people might have about rules. Okay, hold on. Yeah, F2E rules. Remaster's Guide and Errata. That sounds right.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. Why did this happen? Feats, magic, wounds, death, and dying. Alright. Oh, yeah, this is a huge document. No, wait, this isn't the right one either. I could have sworn I made this document available to everybody already. Let me see.
Check my Google Docs. It's probably in there somewhere.
Let's see.
The BG TTRPG meta.
Yeah, meta, yeah.
Yeah. It's the unusual rule stuff, the very, very bottom.
Oh, okay. Can I willingly fail my saves? Raw, no. However, in certain circumstances, you can make a save or check go up or down 1 degree if it comes from an allied source. To do so, you need to be conscious, be 100% aware of what is happening, and ready in action to do so. So even worse than using a reaction. You have to ready an action to do it and then use the reaction. So, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Readying an action is 1?
2 Pac-Mans for one action. Readying to assist is 1 action. Readying an action is 2 Pac-Man for 1 Pac-Man. Yeah. So, like, you really have to be like, I want to fail this saving throw, or I want to be affected by this ally's ability kind of thing.
So then it wouldn't be possible because the rock is 2 actions, right?
Well, in that instance, yeah. I mean, not everything's gonna, yeah. All right.
So let's say that I cannot grab her, unfortunately, because she's
Okay. Yeah,
strong.
he goes to grab her. Right. It's too strong. Okay.
Well, I'm
Maybe
gonna
the
go
first
now.
roll was for.
Yeah,
the
the
first
first
roll
roll.
was-
I didn't specify when I got 36.
Is that? I mean, if that's how we're playing the game now, I mean, you know, it's up to you.
I mean,
Bella would
what
have
are
grabbed herself
rules
for
in
it.
Stolen Fate?
Come on.
Well, why don't we randomly determine it since you didn't announce it?
All right.
All right. So odd. Roll a d20. Odd. The first attack is against Jericho. All right. Then you did it.
All right, cool. Then I take us both 90 feet
Okay.
over the wall, and then
All right.
like down wherever 90 feet is. Would you drag us there?
Sure. That'd be all the way down here. Are you sure you want to go that far? You won't be affected by the Medusa over here, or will you?
And that was my hope, is that I would. We're not going to be Medusified.
All right. Pidgeot lets out a cacaw, drops you guys off, flies off.
That was 2 Pac-Man, so I'm gonna invest 1 Pac-Man into my next turn for the recall knowledge.
Oh, okay. I mean, recall knowledge is only 1 Pac-Man.
The manipulate.
You mean to the manifest check? Okay, I got it. All right. Okay. Play passes this boy. That is the 4th round. So he's gone 1, 2, 3, 4. So next round he will be back in the fight. Okay. Play passes before it passes the stack. I think they're gonna have to try and beat up stack because stack really strong. Okay. So let's see. They can move 20 feet and then target stack. Oh, I didn't roll these guys in either. The golems. Okay. So let's see. 20 feet. Yeah. So they'll fly over here. So they'll still be close to you, Stack. Then they'll target, and he'll try to drop one of these blast spikes on you. Wow, and miss. All right. Stack to you.
All right. He already used his Paragon reaction, correct? Like, he
Well, they
doesn't
got the
have
turn. They got their turn back, so they have the reactions back. Yep.
Okay. Was that ability he used, the shield thing? Is that just like a feature, or does that have like a resource
shield
attached to it?
Shield is a cantrip spell.
Oh,
It
I was saying
lasts for 1 round.
Not the shield spell.
Well,
but
I'm not
the,
going to tell you more about it since he didn't actually use it. You kind of like viewed that into a different timeline kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okie dokie.
Yeah. You could do a recall knowledge check if you want to try to learn about it. But it'd be one of your Pac-Mans for recall knowledge check.
Yeah, I've been using one of my Pac-Mans for recall knowledge, which is not fun.
Disagree.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to use stasis on him.
Okay. On him, specifically. Alright.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. It's got to make a will save.
Because I believe, would stun to 1 affect all of his Paragon actions?
No, they happen outside of turn, similar to like reactions. But it would take away from his action economy on his turn, like the 3 that he normally gets. He made the save.
Okay.
All right, so he is stunned. 1. So on his next turn, he will lose 1 of his core actions.
Okay. And I will attempt to 1 action left. Not sure what I want to do. I'm gonna use Arcane Cascade to recharge my spell strike, and then there you go. And that'll be my last action on my turn.
All right. As your turn ends, this satisfied glass golem is up. All right. This mindless construct, driven by Alexia's will, and it is going to. Wow, what is this? Creates waves of scintillating. Let's see. Cast bright light. Oh. Okay. That's pretty fun. Alright. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. Vulnerable to bludgeoning. And Walter, you're probably so lonely down there by yourself. Like, I was gonna have her leap off the stairs down to you, but I feel.
I honestly was suspecting that you were gonna throw the dog at me next.
Oh, I mean, I am, but if you wanted something before that, you know, I could try.
Well, I don't want to start the parties too soon.
Okay, all right, fine. All right. This satisfied glass golem then is just going to move forward. It's going to target stack, and then it's going to, like a T1000, turn its limbs into glass sword, and then it will try to attack you. Alright, that's going to be a hit. Alright, that's going to be 16 damage, but 1d6 bleed, which is the real threat. And then it will follow up with a second attack with the other arm, which is agile. There we go. Oof. So real X scissors, kind of like both sword arms kind of cutting into you. Here's the second strike. Alright, it's going to be 14 with another 1d6 bleed. Alright, that'll be that creature's turn. Walter.
Lovely.
You got these stairs all to yourself, man. Well, you and the B team. Here, I guess to keep it interesting for the B team, they'll be fighting some glass golems over here. There we go.
So I'll move to there.
Woodshop is shouting at them that he doesn't want to fight them. He respects women now.
He's made a change. We're gonna go for suspicious because that's the next one that's gonna be moving. Alchemical shot. We're gonna do a blasting stone.
Ooh, okay.
Let's
Instincts.
I mean, it's glass. It's gotta, right?
Oh, that is a critical hit. Very nice.
All right. All This is gonna be Sonic and a little bit of acid and a little bit of necrotic. But that was a low roll.
They gotta make a fortitude save.
Oh, it looks like it succeeded.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It does it auto, but then another mod does a pop-up for me, and I always get confused. Alright, Alright, let us see what kind of potpourri of damage this thing takes. Okay. It takes quite a bit. It takes 44 damage, and it's taking 2d6 or 2 times 1d6 persistent sonic damage. So that fucked it up pretty bad.
Okay. Sonic didn't seem to do anything.
It didn't seem to do extra. It didn't seem to have a weakness to Sonic, but it didn't. It got through any sort of resistances that the golem would have. And remember, golems are outlawed nowadays. They took them out and revised. I mean, they're still in the game, but they're like, that was our mistake, guys. You shouldn't use golems. They're terrible.
Okay. I really thought that Sonic was going to do more to glass. Alright, it is what it is. That was action to running reload and then 2 action alchemical shot. That's it.
Alrighty. Let's see. Play will pass to Jericho. But before it does, let's see. Do they want to go down and try to fight down below? Maybe. Nah, they'll hold on to. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. I think this thing has a move where flies up to 20 feet, repositioning while he makes a glass spike attack. All right. Okay. Then I think Ebrium is going to try and drop on Grom a glass spike as they fly back.
I'm gonna use my reaction again.
Ooh, what do you got for this?
Timely dodge again.
Oh, nice. Okay. You had 2 timely dodge?
It's part of my the potion I took. The premium.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. All right. Here comes the attack. All right. That's gonna miss. And it missed again because of your concealment. So like it really missed. All right, and then they're going to fly 20 feet. To there. All right. Play passes to Jericho. All right, Jericho's mad at you, Bella. She says, "Why'd you fly me all the way over here? I'm trying to knock these things off of bridges." She's gonna run this way. She cannot reach with her 25 speed. Lissad. I guess she'll do a flying tackle on this. Yeah, it seems good. And then she's going to put herself here, actually. You know what? If she makes the leap, she could land, like, right there. Yeah, there's no way she won't make this roll. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, long jump. Let's go. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Okay. Alright. She says, alright, Stack, which one of these you want me to get rid of?
Yeah. You have your choice.
Alright, so go ahead and do this one then. Focus fire. Wait, that doesn't seem like Jerry's style. Unfocused fire. Alright, so target this one. And then she's going to do a trip on it. Her build just lives in this action dashboard. It's kind of neat.
Damn Crash.
Did it?
Did I do that?
Alright, man. Wow. I'm doing justice to this character. Doing justice to this character. Alright, so...
Upside down?
Yeah, sometimes the command gets confused about who exactly should be knocked prone. It's all good. It's all good. So this one's not prone. And then while it's prone, she's gonna follow up at map with her third Pac-Man. Try to push this thing off the side, unless she's slowed, which she is, and that will be her turn. All right. Let's see. And the slow from Alessia is like 1 minute, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so I ain't going anywhere. All right. Grom, to you.
Does Jericho have to make a save?
You're right.
I'm asking because if she does, then I might have to also.
Yeah, she's gonna have to make a save. Do you guys, since she is already... Alright, hold on. The passive... I'm rereading it here. The passive does not turn you to stone. Only focus gaze can turn you to stone if the passive has already slowed you. Okay. So when a creature ends its turn in the aura, it must the aura be slowed, period. Ebrium is immune to this effect, period. Then there is focus gaze. If you are already slowed, then you are petrified permanently. Alright. Okay, so doesn't really need to make the save again since she's already slowed. It'll just re-up the duration. So I will have her roll anyways. Okay, so she makes the save, but it doesn't get rid of the slow that she already has. It doesn't make it worse. So it has to be the focus gaze that petrifies you. That's good. That would be really bad otherwise. Grom, to you. But Grom, at any point on that Alestia's turn, she can just be like, drop 1 on each person up to 2 because she's a mount. And the quickened action can't be used for that. It can only be used for a move or a strike. So she can potentially try to petrify 2 people that are slowed on her actual turn, not her Paragon turn.
Right.
And you are one of those people, though.
Right, but my slow will drop at the end of my turn, right?
No, the slow lasts for 1 minute.
That's for 1 minute. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
That's not cool.
Well.
Oh, this is from Octopath Traveler.
What was that?
Oh, this
that's
music
some-
is from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter then. I will pop my what do we got here? My bottled rock. I'll use that. And I'll target these 2 glass golems
Oh, shit. Okay.
and just try and fly straight down with them as far as they can last. 90 feet or whatever.
Does he
Oh,
eat them
very
off
nice. Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna yeet them into space, and then
Yeah, just like fly straight down and
Okay.
it goes 90 feet.
hell yeah. We'll make the attacks against them.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, that is not gonna do it.
23 on the other one.
You
Not
are
gonna do it
trying
either,
to
huh?
hit a 26
All right.
on the one that is prone, and a 28 on the one that is not prone.
That's what I figured.
Shit.
All right, I've
Okay.
got 2 actions.
All right, the bottle rock appears. It tries to grab hold of the glass golems, and you see the parts of them that are touching the stairs just sort of fuse with the stairs and refuse to be pulled off by the bird. Bird flies off, does a thick barrel roll, and disappears. All right, that you're 3, or you got 1 more? Oh, you're
I
slow.
only
You're
have
slow.
2, I'm slowed.
Yes. All right. That brings us to glass golem. All right. So this glass golem, I mean, you just tried to throw them off the edge. I think it's gonna try to do it.
It was a random rock that flew by. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. They'll just try to kill stack. Okay. That was a good argument. Good argument. All right, stack.
Hmm.
Curtis, this is a candygram from Grom. Here you go. Let's see. Hold on. Dazzling Brilliance, Glass Golems, Scintillating Light. Let's see. The light lasts. Blah, blah, blah. A creature within the bright light must make will saving throw or be dazzled. Did they not think these creatures would kind of like hang out together? Because it feels like they're going to dazzle each other. It's probably not the best move. All right. All right. Sword attacks it is. Here we go. All right, stack. First attack. Damage.
Can Jerry use her reaction dive?
Ooh, yeah. If you're into that, do you want her to take these hits?
She has more health than me right now, so.
Okay, that works for me. So she got this ability. You're always on the lookout. I don't know what that means.
She has a special reaction and then a normal reaction.
Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
Intercept strike. You gain the intercept strike reaction. Yeah, that's exactly what we're here for. An ally takes damage. You fling yourself in the way of uncommon harm. You take damage instead of ally. Though thanks to your armor, you gain resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus your level. So 14. So she would take 1 point of damage from that, but she would still get the bleed, which isn't great. Wait, it wasn't supposed to apply to you. All right, don't delete the bleed because you already had the bleed. Yeah. Let me see if I can get this to apply to her. There we go. And then I'll heal her up. Looks like she took 12. Alright. Wait, where did she go? Anybody see where Jerry went?
She went into the glass golem.
Oh, thank you. Alright. Alright, so she only took 1 point of damage from that. Foundry, why are you like this? Alright, she was at 142, so 141. Like, all the automation's really cool, except like when it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and then it like kills your guy, applies 15 different debuffs to them from dying. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Wouldn't be prone. Alright. Why is Jerry doomed too? Did that guy doom her in the fight? Did the butcher doom her?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Alright. Okay. So Jerry's turn is actually after Bella? Question mark? Does anybody remember where Jerry's turn was? Since you got moved? I think it's after Bella. Right.
Wait, I think she was after me.
Yeah.
Wait, was she after me? Was she before you, Grom?
Oh, okay.
I did do the Bald Rock, and then she went later that turn.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I think you're right. I think she went after Walter before Grom. Okay.
Yeah, she was right before me.
Okay, excellent. I got that all sorted out finally. Alright. Shit. Well, he's got 2 more strikes. Here we go. Stack. That's gonna hit. Do you want Jerry to take this hit for you?
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay, she'll take the hit for you. Alright, so what is the best way for me to do this without Foundry completely losing its shit on everybody? Alright, I'm just gonna manually go in and deal 2 points of damage to Jerry. Maybe. No? Oh, that's a fun bug. So the always HP thing, you know how we have that UI thing where the cursor looks like it's disappearing? Well, on this, they've got white, on white in the field for the always HP now after the last
Yeah.
update. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see. All right, third strike. Here we go. At map -8, and that's gonna miss. Whew. Okay. And then Ibrahim and crew, they got one more packy left. Man, it would be some shit if they flew down after Walter after all this, but you're so far down, right? Yeah.
Have I really
But you
been
would
doing
be.
anything?
I mean, you shot somebody. Yeah. You know
Sure.
what? These guys have two golems to deal with. Yeah. So they'll fly down towards you. All right. So let's see. That would put them at a height of 130. They start making their way down towards you. All right. And then his turn comes up. All right. And that glass golem took 6 points of sonic damage and did not shake off the damage. All right. On his turn, that wall will move also. So we get to his turn. He is going to cast a spell. And I think he's going to cast... What has he got here? Impaling Spike? Oh, that's nasty. Alright. It says that you are... How many feet away from him? Oh, okay. Yeah. He's gonna cast Impaling Spike at Walter. He doesn't really have a lot to do with this one Pac-Man. So this guy's shield afterwards. That sounds good. Alright. So, Walter, here is a level 6 Impaling Spike. Give me a DC 35 reflex save. The worst thing that could happen is you are crucified through a vital organ. Becoming off guard, being impaled, immobilized, needing to make an escape roll.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad. Oh! Alright, but on a critical success, nothing happens. You dodge the spike as it appears. And then it gets pulled by the staircase towards the incoming wall of glass. Alright, and then he will go ahead and cast a shield cantrip. Alright. Play will pass to Medusa. Alright, so Medusa do got a haste, quickened action. Let's see. Everybody up there fighting. Not their problem. So down here, they're gonna try to give you the love and attention that you deserve. We don't want anybody that's doing ranged combat to ever feel left out of a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, no problem, bro. So she's actually gonna fly right above you. So we'll put her at what, 105? There we go. All right, and then that leaves her with 2 remaining Pac-Mans. So she will go ahead and target you and try to bite you. Here we go. All right, go ahead and give me a Fortitude save against this poison. And then you've got damage coming at you as well. All right, that just makes it. So you do not get affected by the poison, but you do take 29 points of damage. And then she can target someone within 30 feet. With focus. 90 feet with focused gaze. Let's see. Who is already slowed? That would definitely be a prime target. I think she can't see Grom or Jerry. Stack is up there. Stack is not slowed yet, so this would just cause slow on Stack. All right, Stack, we're gonna go for it. Give me that fortitude save. God damn! All right, nice. All right, that is her 3-pack mans. And then at the end of Ebrium's turn, this wall would have passed down here, but now it is stuck, butting up against the wall that Bella created, or the effect that Bella created. So it's just sort of a perpetual glass barrier that seems to be preventing further access for the B team and Walter. All right, Bella, to you.
Okay, last turn I invested an action into doing a thing, so I'm going to continue with that. Here it comes. It's going to be good this time. It is.
God damn! All right.
We go.
All right. So what are you gonna do? You gonna advance?
Speeding up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to advance up the stairs.
Goodbye, Walter. Don't worry. The next Walter, I think, will be even better than this one.
Oh, I'm only affected. He gets that left out because he's not on the staircase with us. Literally.
Right? Yeah, you're affected. Yeah, the section that you are on. The section that you were on. Unless you.
I did it already.
Okay.
Wait,
all right.
Wait. What were you about to say?
Oh, I mean, you've already impacted this one down there. You could speed that one up, but it might just slam him into that glass wall that's there. Listen, I'm sure Walter's got some tricks up his sleeve, so we just,
That also means the B team gets left behind, right? Because that wall's kind of blocking us, so there's no one can go forward.
So what you could do, if your concern is Walter and the B team, you could reverse. Instead of reversing it, you could hyper accelerate it towards your other accelerated one, which would then cause the glass to explode because it would be being pushed from 2 different directions.
Would that push us back?
It would cause difficult terrain to move up. And because you critically succeeded, yeah, you guys would just get pushed back to that previous staircase.
I don't think that doesn't sound like a.
But it would remove the wall of glass that's there.
Is that going to Walter? Can you not climb a 20-foot wall?
I could climb a 20-foot wall.
Okay.
20-foot glass wall.
The B team finds a way, bro. The B team finds a way. As long as you guys are finding a way, they're finding a way.
I love.
All right,
I will asking me this question.
I will accelerate this. Here we go. Cool. Okay.
All right.
So everybody on these stairs, I will move you to the next staircase.
I'm gonna go for another one.
Shit! I'm so sorry. He just went flying. Oh, hold on. I'll get it this time. Don't worry. This is actually something we ran into with testing. All right. Are you doing another one? Oh my god!
I advanced. So now that we're on we just moved on to a new staircase, right?
And you're gonna hyper accelerate that one to the next one.
Now that we're here, can I reverse?
Oh, can you reverse the one down there to smash the glass? Oh yeah, that's hype as hell. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's my turn.
But that means it's good. Okay, it's fine.
Oh.
Walter will get through it. It's fine.
I'm just breaking the glass.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
You just shoot it.
It does have hit points. That's true.
I guess I hadn't considered that. It's probably weak to bludgeoning damage, which his gun can be. Sue.
Do you see this thing up on the floor that you're on? You're up on 200 now, right?
I don't know where I am.
Oh, there you are. You're over here. Why are you at 200? Let's see. Yeah, you guys are at 150. Yeah, so you'd be at 200 foot height. Okay. All right, it might be easier for me to just grab everybody that was affected by Bella and move them manually. Okay. Affected by Bella, like you're a hurricane.
It doesn't
Do you
change their
rep-
height though.
Yeah, I got to change their height. 150. Apply. No, shit. They're supposed to be 200, right?
Yep.
Alright. Where did they go? Alright, let me try again. Elevation 200. There we go. Bella, it's a party. You got all your friends. Alright, so I'll put you up here. I'll put these guys behind you guys. And then, miraculously, you guys ended up maybe in that formation. Does that work for you guys?
Works for me.
Sure.
Alright, cool. And
We're supposed
then,
to be on a stairway here.
yes, you're on another stairway.
It
I mean, it's an
doesn't show
infinite.
it.
Appeared.
It's an
Oh,
infinite.
now it is. Yeah.
It's an infinite stairway, bro. It's an infinite stairway. Alright, so then this one that you were sending rapidly in that direction, you now reverse it. So now it's going rapidly in the other direction. Alright,
But the
so
wall
that
breaks.
does... but it does break the wall down on Walter's level. Alright. So Walter, everyone except you is 100 feet above you, and then you're there with the boss.
Tell me something new.
I'm about to.
I'm
Is that
helping.
How's it
the
different
dog
from any other
returns.
session?
The doggo returns. It's been waiting for you all this time. Alright. I think you have your hands full already, so we'll have Doggo appear back with, well, Jericho keep throwing it off the bridge. I don't think it wants to fight Jericho. Also, putting you in peril will inspire the others to do something heroic. It might.
I vividly remember last session Jericho being like, "We'll be fine with the next Walter."
Oh man.
And then we saved you.
Okay. Alright, so as this creature appears, you realize right away, Walter, that this creature is not affiliated with Ebrium or Alestia, as the creature appears.
Oh, joy.
So its choppy aura is actually going to affect everybody. So it's gonna be 1 to teleport in, and then it will target
The big snake.
her. Yeah, with the bite. Yikes. Alright, and then it will target you with the claw. You know what? I don't think it actually wants to get petrified, so it's going to use the third Pac-Man to teleport up to this bridge over here. Or was that down? Hard to tell. I think it's down. Okay, so it'll teleport down to this bridge. Alright. Nice. So that brings us to stacking the deck. Wow, there's a lot of
Okay.
staircases now. Look at that.
All right.
They're running each and every direction. So exciting.
All right. Spell strike is charged. These guys are now conveniently next to each other. Gonna use my spell swipe,
Hell yeah.
and all right. Gotta punch him. All right. So here's the first attack. Boop.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
All right. here's the
Oh
second one.
shit! Hold on. Are you casting a spell on a golem? Well, it's a
Not
melee
yet.
strike, right?
It's a melee strike right now.
Okay, okay. All right, we'll see how it turns out.
It's the second one. Okay. Let me make sure I understand spells. Oh yeah, I guess we have to make sure I understand how spell strike works vis-a-vis a golem.
That's what I'm looking up right now. This is the first time this has ever happened, for me at least. Alright, if a Magus attacks a glass golem with spell swipe, what happens?
Oh, actually, when there's a spell strike, okay.
Ooh, spicy question. What a spicy combo of mechanics. Agreed. My robot likes to say spicy lately, I don't know. Magus uses spell swipe. They make 2 melee strikes, targeting the 2 different creatures. The spell strike is charged and ready to go. Each strike is rolled separately. The spell is delivered to each creature hit, if the spell can hit multiple targets, or to one target you choose if it's single target only. But you have feat support, right? That allows it. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Continue. You have hit both of them. Roll me some damage against each of them.
Can I know the ruling? Or?
Well, the ruling is you can cast a spell as part of your spell strike, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So what spell are you casting?
I'm gonna cast my imaginary weapon spell.
Oh.
But, like, well, if this has been I thought that it was I'm casting it on them. I'm not, well, I thought
You
I'm
are
not casting it
casting
on.
through your melee attack, so you are casting a spell on them.
Okay.
Okay. You seem much more nervous about this now. Did you look up Glass Golem? Is that what happened?
I didn't look up Glass Golem. I just remember what happened
with the other guy's glass magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'll
here's how it's gonna go. Here's how it's gonna go before you even roll it. Spell Reflection. All right. Glass Golem is targeted by a spell, which it has been targeted by a spell. It may now attempt acrobatics checks to aim the most reflective parts of its body, I'm assuming its ass, at your spell as a counteract. If it successfully counteracts, the effect is turned back on the caster. All right.
Here it is.
See. So...
What's the DC of that acrobatics?
What is the DC of the acrobatics to counteract? Listen, it's a hell of a lot more refreshing than 5e just being like counter spell, which I know they changed it in the 2024, so that's good. All right, great question. All right. Spell Reflection is targeting the spell. The spell effect is redirected. Alright. It is targeted by the spell. What's the DC? Oh, okay. Okay. So, raw, it just goes against your DC. Your DC is 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these things have a plus 18 acrobatics. So this will be the first one.
Yeah.
All right, that's one instance of your imaginary weapon that will be reflected back at you. Let's see if another one does. And that one doesn't. All right, so one of them will be hit, and one of them will be damaged. So roll one against yourself, and then one against the second glass golem. Okay. So that's against yourself, I guess, 45?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. And then one against... It's good that it wasn't the critical hit one. That would have been really bad. And then 46.
Hit,
yeah. All right, so then Satisfied Golem will take that. And then you would take 45.
Mhm.
Do you look at Jerry like, Jerry, you gonna do me a solid here?
What are you gonna do?
I think Jerry used both reactions already, though.
They did? Okay.
Yeah, because they blocked 2 hits for you already, and I don't think their turns come back around yet. Is
Okay.
that... Did their turn come back around? Guys?
Don't think so. Because that was the other one that attacked.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, Suspicious is the one that attacks Zach. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no,
Alrighty.
Guardian Knights.
Yeah, and well, they get one normal reaction, they get one special reaction that can be used for Guardian stuff, and she used both reactions to block the stack. I don't think she's got a third reaction yet. Okay. Is that your 3 Pac-Mans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So to take 46 bludgeoning.
This one took 46 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And in taking the 46 bludgeoning, you realize that the bludgeoning overcame its resistance to damage.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Wait. Hold on. Maybe not. Now that you reminded me of this other part of being a golem. Golem anti-magic. Let's see. Golem is immune to spells and magical abilities other than its own, but each type of golem is affected by a few types of magic in special ways that are listed specifically. Any magic listed amount of damage. Any magic of this type. Damn. No wonder they like patched golems out of the game. This is fucking crazy. Would a glass golem be immune to imaginary weapon? Yes. Okay, so you did 45 damage to yourself.
Okay.
Okay. As the glass golems either reflected or absorbed the magic that was cast at them. Alright. The glass golem is going to get up from prone. 1 Pac-Man. Alright. Glass golem sees that there's you, and there's Jerry, and there's Grom. Alright, it is going to target you with its first attack. And it will use Strike. Alright. 34 is going to hit. Damage. This is the 3rd round? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so it's going to hit for 20. And then it will, with its other strike, target Jerry. And that's going to hit. Alright, damaged. And then we head into round 8. Walter.
So that wall's not in front of me anymore, is it?
Nope, that wall was shattered by Vela.
And this stair is still going double speed?
Double speed, yep.
Okay, cool. Running reload. And
Hell yeah.
we're not gonna step, we're gonna fucking stride.
Okay.
That's 60 feet of zoom.
Alright. As you hit the next stairwell, you realize that it is moving so fast that it is essentially 3 movement for every 1 movement you want to make. Because Bella has this ramped up to full speed with that critical effect.
And that's in the opposite direction.
That's you want to go down, so yeah, every movement is going to be 3 to go the 1.
Okay.
You have 2 Pac-Mans, and you want to try to access the hero powers and twist fate.
Yeah, that's gonna be my only option. Otherwise, I don't see myself being able to move quick enough before I get
Okay.
jumped on. So I would have had.
All right, try to get a DC 32 on this.
So hold on a second. I had 40 feet going on that one, and then 20 feet left over. Triple. So what? 10 feet? Wait, no. I think that would have been it. Yeah, 10 feet left.
Okay.
And then you said in order to manipulate this thing, it's fortune telling.
Yes. If not fortune telling, you can use occult.
I have fortune telling.
Okay. But occult would be at a higher difficulty. Holy shit! Wow. All right. So you reverse the stairs?
Yes.
All right.
And that's just a regular success, right?
It is, but now the stairs aren't going to be going like crazy fast.
Okay.
They're just going to be what, normal stairs now, right? Because it was 2 in that direction. You like unthrottled them. Okay, yeah. So yeah, now they're back to normal, like it's just normal speed to move on these stairs.
Okay.
All right. So instead of having to spend 3 for 1 movement, you just spend 1 for 1 on the stairs. But that would be your
Yep.
action.
That's all 3.
All right. Let's see. Your friendos down here are going to use one of their paragons to fly after you. But I don't think they will be able to reach you because you're up high. Let's see. So 135. No, wait. Sorry. 125. I'll move a little bit closer. And then you would be at 130. Alright, so they do start floating after you. Alright. Okay. Then that brings us to Jericho Darling. Alright. Jericho Darling really wants to just shove these dudes off the thing. And I think that's what she's going to try to do. She gets her reactions back, and she turns to you, Stack. She says, "Don't you worry about it, Stack. I got this." And she's going to target them and do a shove and a shove is the goal. You know what? She's going to shove the full health one first with the higher number. All right. Shove. Here we go. Alright, that is going to succeed. It would only move them 5. They're going to try to grab the ledge. DC 32 reflex save. Ooh, they miss it by 1. That golem just falls away and away and away. Alright. Just going to try to target that one. Actually, yeah, she'd be able to. You know what? For good measure, she's going to move here just to make sure that she can shove it off. Because large creature. What? What's up? Oh, you're right, because she's flowed. Yeah. If she shoved it back, I feel like, yeah, okay, it would get teleported off. Okay. All right, let's give it a shot then. So, where the hell did it go? Oh, it's down here by Walter. All right, back. No, it is broken. Listen, I lost the glass golem. It's around here somewhere. I'm just gonna target this other one. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Alright, go back to this layer. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Man. I knew this map was going to be really weird, but I couldn't even begin to foresee some of the weird shit that was going to be happening. All right. So, Jerry will try and shove this one off. Here we go. Sorry for the delays. And shove it -5. 33, it will be shoved to the edge and get teleported. Why did I move it back? Alright, and it's going to make that reflex save. DC is 32. Alright, it doesn't make it. So both glass golems are sent careening through the infinity of space. They do not have cool teleport abilities to catch them up. Alright. You would hear a distant shattering sound as they hit stairs an infinity away. And that is her turn. Play passes to Grom. We are at time. You guys okay with going to 11:30 or... Anybody? Like,
yeah, I can go.
or how about the end of the round? Or 11:30, whichever comes first.
Yeah, that
Sure.
works.
Okay. Okay. Grom.
I'm using that on stack the deck.
Nice. Okay.
And I think that's it for me. So I just spent an action to pull it out.
Oh,
could
jeez.
use it.
Okay. All right. Remove these golems. And then... Let's see... Alright, Ebrium is up. Or we could just stop here on Ebrium's turn, right before things get to kick off even more. Then we'll just, we'll play next time in like 3 weeks. Alright, let's see. Close these out. And go to... Shit, where did Ebrium end up? Oh, alright. Okay, yeah, I guess they're gonna fly up after you, Walter. I mean, they can just get, one card at a time, I guess, until they got all the cards. That'll work. Alright. Okay, so with his turn, let's see, Ibrahim's gonna stop you. But everybody is grouped up over there, and Fireball has a 500-foot range in Pathfinder.
Fuck?
I'm not even lying. So that is what he will do. He will throw a fireball up at you guys. Let's see. Place template. Kaboom. Put fireball template right there. Neat. Exploded. Alright. I need the 4 of you to give me reflex saving throw. The DC is 35. It should be listed in the spell entry up there.
At least my last 0 point on that one.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, no, wait. I'll need that to still live. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have it. Yeah, I have one more left.
Oh, right. I have to roll for Jerry. Jerry's in here. Okay. That is a pretty brutal fireball. Alright, Jerry makes the save. Here comes the damage. All right. So you might notice that his fireball does slashing damage. That is because it is a molten blob of glass that then hardens into slashing pieces of glass when it explodes upon appearing. So it does just shrapnel damage. All right. Let's see. Jerry's going to take half. And then Dude Man's got one Pac-Man left. He will go ahead and cast Cantrip Shield. And that is his turn. Play passes to Medusa. Still quickened. So she's going to use that quickened action to get over to the bridge. Or sorry, the stairs. He's hovering above the stairs. He is going to target Walter, and then Walter, she is going to try and bite you twice. All right, here we go. First attack. Oof, hits by 1. All right, fortitude save. Damage. Follow-up attack. Alright, and then the second attack misses. And it looks like you made the fortitude save, so you do not get the poison. Alright, manageable, manageable. Alright, play passes to Bella.
Alright. Let's see. I'm going to start it off with the manipulate. And this is gonna go great. Didn't go great this time. I used that hero point, but wait. If I have access to Stew allows me to reroll on a nat 1.
Isn't there something terrible that happens if you fail it the second time though?
Yeah, there is. You take like mental damage or something.
Oh, okay. Alright, go for it.
Holy shit.
Oh, alright. Yeah,
Walter,
so...
you're catching up to us. I want Walter.
Okay, so you're gonna have the... And they're not touching the stairs, because they're hovering. So, I will move Walter over to you guys.
Wow. Thank you. Oh,
Nice.
so I thought the manipulation was just on the stairs that you were on. I didn't realize it was any of the stairs.
Well, no. Yeah. You could do any of the stairs that you've encountered so far.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna invest 1 action into the next manipulate, and that's my turn.
Okay, shit. Alright.
Thank you.
We're definitely going to have to write that down.
Yeah. 3 weeks from now.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so your B team is also somehow keeping pace and catching up with you. Jack turns to you guys and says, so I think we're almost to the top of the stairs, and we could definitely escape through a portal that I know of at the top of the stairs. But that guy's got cards. Do you want to try to get his cards? Or do you think we should...
Do we need them?
Well, yeah, we want cards. That's what this is all about. We got to put the deck back together.
Well, you need to put the deck back together. But...
Well, I mean, the capital W, we, we're in this together. Right?
See, I'm not sure about Jerry's survival instincts, because I definitely feel like she would want to beat the fuck out of Ibram and take his car.
Oh, yeah. She is foaming up at the mouth, just like Thorn. Like, they both have rabies right now. Like, their eyes are wild and unfocused, rolling in the sockets. Foam, spittle just coming out of their mouth. Like, they ain't letting this fucking nerd get away this time. But, I mean, you'll have time to decide. Like a month. Yeah. Alright. Doggo McDoggo. Let's see. What's the Doggo McDoggo gonna get up to? Jerry keeps pushing it off the edge. Ibrium and Waifu, not so much of a problem. but it do like shredding things. So you know what? All right, what is your height at? You're at 50. All right, so it's gonna be 2 teleports to get up to the party. All right. All right. So it appears, and it appears right next to Bella to eat Bella. Here we go. I know it's so dangerously close to the edge. Maybe Jerry won't be able to knock it off next month. We'll see.
I hope it remembered to enroll, because it's about to get some freaking fireball.
Oh, it misses. Okay. Man, it bet it all. It bet it all for that. All right. Stack, close us out, I guess.
All right. And not ending this guy's aura. Is this still in his aura?
It's still in his aura. 30-foot aura.
I'm gonna die. Let's see.
You could just move
Nice.
again and not be in his aura.
Yeah,
Really, really close to the Medusa, the evil glass wizard. Who I was so excited to show you that art because I thought it looked so unhinged. I don't know.
All my spells cost 2 actions, though.
Oh.
All right. I guess I'll just run up again. Attacking something with spell immunity is not wise. There's a wall here.
Well, there's no more glass golems because the ones down there that are fighting the B team, they're the B team's problem. You don't need to worry about those. Yeah.
He had a whole reaction. There's a wall.
He does. He does have it. He does have a spell reflect move.
There's a wall here?
I don't know. Is it stopping you?
Yeah, it's saying there's a wall. Like,
Oh,
Foundry's telling me there's a wall right there.
No, it's just the Foundry's dying from this map. Are you trying to go even further? Or are you just gonna do a third move?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a third
Okay.
move and kind of go through the portal.
All right. You can see the portal. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it now.
All right. And that's where you would end it, like right there, able to see all 6 sets of stairs and the portal. It's a beautiful lattice work of chaos. Brings a tear to my eyeball. A little tear to my eyeball. Okay. And that is where we'll end for the week. For the month. My bad. Alright, help me write this book report. Resuming in May. Is it May? No, we're resuming at the end of the month, right? Not May. Let me see.
So next session would be 14th, 21st, and 28th.
28th will be back in action. All right.
Okay, so we're missing
it's
2
not
weeks.
that long. Yeah. So resuming April 28th. Boss has all 3 paragons and both his and her reactions. Okay. Bella invested 1 Pac-Man into Manifest. Okay. Anything else we need to note? Jerry still has Inventor slot machine. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, wait. Medusa has used Golem Summon. That's Lane Whisper fight. Okay. Oh, 1 Hound remains. All are in Aura except Stack. Stack has found Portal, but Jack mentions getting cards from Ebrium. Optional. All right. I think that's good. I think that sums up everything. All right. Well, Stack, thank you for being guest DJ. Yeah, that's good. That's all I got. Quick announcements, I guess. We're not gonna be playing for 3 weeks, 2 weeks. We'll be continuing in 3 weeks. I'm heading off to Japan in a couple of days. I'm gonna be gone for over 2 weeks. I'll probably do some streaming. Because I'm gonna have, I guess, unlimited internet while I'm over there. So I'll try to do. If I find anything D&D related, I'm going on like a Sword World quest while I'm over there. It's gonna be like my side quest, Sword World. So I'm gonna be working on that, I guess. Well, not really working, but anyways, I'm excited about it. I haven't been getting enough sleep, so I'm hoping I get to sleep on the airplane.
Yeah, long flight.
The first part of my trip, I'm looking forward to falling asleep on the airplane. But when I get back, that weekend of May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we're going to be having an online convention on our Discord server. Everybody is welcome and invited. It's going to be free to attend. DirkCon 2025. A ton of really awesome games have been posted. Some really awesome panels have been posted. And Magic the Gathering game has been posted. We've got some Jackbox games run by one of the funniest women on the planet, Haley. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you aren't on our Discord server, find out how to be on our Discord server so that you could be a part of this cool event. And yeah. Anyone else have any announcements?
I think that's honestly it.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good April, and yeah. In my absence, if you guys did want to find, I think we talked about this last week. If you guys wanted to find a DM who wanted to run your characters through any adventure at all, your characters qualify for any system and any adventure for a side quest and substitute teacher rules. If I speak with the guest DM and they say that you were very well behaved and good players, you will get a permanent boon themed to the side quest adventure you went on during the break. But if you were really bad, then you'll get a bane. So it's up to you guys. If you want to find such a person to do that, I will give them access to the server so they can get your character sheets off of it or run it here on the server for you or whatever they decide to do. If you just want to take a break, that's cool too. Just relax. All right. Hope everybody has a good night, and I'll see you around the Discord.
Thanks. Have fun in Japan.
Yeah, I hope so. All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for running. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.